What up? What up? You guys hear me? Do a mic check. Go live in a second. Just fix the phones first, okay, guys? Go live in a second, guys. 1 second. What's up? What's up? Hope you guys are doing okay. I'm trying to go live on my phone real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hope you guys are doing okay. I'm going live on Twitter first and Spaces. I'm trying to fix this. Give me a second, guys. Welcome to the show, guys. Sunday is really cool, man. I mean, we're just gonna talk about some shit real quick. Nothing crazy, nothing nuts, man. We're gonna talk the everything show. There we go. Max Graph, what's up? What's up? Fix my real quick. All right. Oh, jeez. Yeah, hope you guys doing okay. Mm. All right, what's the shit real quick? Hope you guys doing okay. Welcome to KoolCrypto Sunday Show, where we just talk about everything. This is not just let me down real quick. This show, I should be flipping this, huh? This show is not just for what's it called? It's not just about crypto, right? We talk about everything. Let me see real quick. 1 second. Make sure it's mic. That's just off me, man. Let me do my check real quick. My check. My check. Making sure this shit works, man. This thing is new, so I'm trying to make sure it works with me. I think it does. I think we should be fine now. I think so. Let me double check though. Let me double check. I'm not sure. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me see if this shit works, man. Twitter. Oh, I see this guy. Wants to bring these guys up real quick. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Sunday. Happy almost New Year. Hope everything's going well with you guys. It's been a great year for me. Hopefully 2025 will be even better for you. Amen to that. Let me just double check my audio 1 second real quick and go to my page and see what's going on. Let's see. Twitter is not happy with me right now. Okay. I'm gonna use my other phone. There we go. I knew it was gonna crash. I'm coming, guys. Twitter just crashed on me. Let me make sure stuff still works. Issue still. Let me just reconnect back. There you go. Reconnect. Just give me a second, guys. There we go. Okay, we should be back now. I'm just trying to check what's up with this audio. Make sure it's working. I don't know, man. It's gonna crash again, probably. Just 1 second, guys. Twitter's giving me give me the fits right now. Yep. Okay. I think I can't do both at the same time. Let me reconnect again. Just give me a second. And I'll let you guys know. 1 second. There we go. Reconnect. Okay, we should be back. We should be back. All right, we should be back. We should be back. All right, so I hope you guys can hear me on YouTube. Let me know if you guys can hear me on the Twitter live stream. Because I messed with the mic, man. I hope you guys can hear me. Can I do a sound check? Let me see if I do a sound check real quick. Audio. Let me do a sound check real quick. Hello. Let's see. All right. I think I'm good. I think I'm good now. I think I'm good now. I am definitely good now. We are definitely good. I did a sound check, so we should be working. Hope you guys are doing okay. GM. What's going on? What's going on with you guys, man? How you guys doing? Hope you guys doing okay. I woke up a little bit late, man. I was watching Squid Games. I was watching Squid Games with the wifey, man. You know, watching Squid Games last night, man. That show is crazy, man. I watch TV a lot, but at night though. Not every. I watch every day, but at night when the kids are sleeping, I go watch TV. So I do want to address something real quick. I thought it was very interesting. I did I did something kind of funny yesterday, man. Let me show you guys real quick. 1 second. Let me fix this mic. There we go. So I did let me share screen 1 second. So my wife's friends is visiting you know from she's visiting, and I know why MSB is laughing. Let me put this code up. So if she reaches out to you, GG to you, man. I mean, that's cool. So 1 second. Let me share screen real quick. So I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was funny, but Let me see. Share screen. There we go. So if she reached out to you, man, GGCU, man. Where's that? Okay, cool. I was going through the comments, man. I was like, okay, man. I mean, good luck to you guys. Look, I'm not on chain relationship matcher. I just thought I'd do something interesting, man. I did yesterday, and I was like, okay, right here. So this post, I want you guys to see me. I'm sure you guys can. So this post, I says, my wife's friend is visiting from California. She's single and a doctor, a vascular surgeon. She's looking for a man. Are you interested? She will rate comments and reach out if she's feeling you. Okay. We have 84 comments, so 84 candidates in the streets. 84, 84. I even see I saw Max Graf in there. Max Graf, if she reaches out to you, man, let me know, bro. You might be my new brother-in-law. Yeah, man. I thought it was cool though. But yeah, 84 comments on this thing. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna read the comments. I don't wanna if you want to read it, go read. I'm not gonna read on there, man. I don't want to be doxing people that are in there. But the tweet is alive, is open. But I thought it was pretty cool though. So yeah, so GG's to you, man. If she reads your comments and she likes you, man, that's cool, man. GG's to you, man. That's cool. That's cool. All right, let's go, man. Yeah, today's show is an open show. Welcome to Cool Crypto Show on Sundays, man. Where we just talk about nothing, if that makes sense. We just talk about nothing and everything, right? So yeah, Sam Great, what's up, bro? I see your hands raised up. What's up? What's up? What's going on, bro? How you doing?
Yo, boss. Yeah. Merry Christmas in Arias and Happy New Year in advance. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm fine. I've been watching your great works on the timeline. You've been doing very great, boss, for you. And yeah, I have a quick question to ask about an NFT that I got in the Xverse, right? So I don't know how potential it is if it's worth keeping for long, right? Let me talk about the name. I think this is Bitcoin holding house room 20,000, right? So I want to know if KoolCrypto, you know about that. Yes.
No, I don't.
Bitcoin holding room.
Yeah, I don't know too much about the ordinal. Let me check it real quick. Let me just look at something. What's it called again?
Bitcoin holding house rooms. I will put the screenshot in the comment section. Maybe you could look into it.
Okay, is it a CoinGecko?
I don't know. It's an NFT, yeah.
I know, because there's sometimes when CoinGecko tracks NFT floor price. I only that's what I'm asking if you know if it's there.
Okay, I'm trying. I haven't made any research about that yet, so I just want to put the screenshot in the comment section for
No,
you to be able to view.
No, for sure. Good. If you good, I'm on CoinGecko right now because I'm asking because sometimes with NFTs you want to look at the volume. You want to look at the market cap. You want to look at the supply. How many NFTs are there? You also want to look at on Twitter if any other much bigger accounts are holding it because NFTs it's not NFTs are not like tokens. NFTs is like arts. I mean, it is arts on chain. So it's similar, right? It's like you buying a painting, a Picasso painting or something that costs like 100 million or something, and who's buying it, who's holding it. So that's what gives NFTs its value, in not overall, but some. But yeah, man, your NFTs are so a lot of people gonna lose a lot of money on NFTs. Me, I'm not too worried about the ones I'm holding because they are really attached to a blockchain. And I spoke about this yesterday. NFTs are good But at the same time, they could be bad if you buy the wrong one. But NFT season is here, and I don't. It will last till next year for sure. But yeah, let me see. Is it already in the comment section already? Yeah, let me take a look.
Yeah, already there. Already, you can check it out.
Okay, so all right. Oh no, this is not going to be on CoinGecko. It's very new, right? Is it new?
Yeah, for real.
It's very very new. Let me check it anyway. Yeah, I don't know too much about this, but I would say I haven't heard a lot of people talk about this. If it's new, and remember, the stacks, because it's not even they're not even stacks. The Bitcoin NFTs, the ones that have done well, are the ones that have a lot of Bitcoin OGs holding them. And they make a lot of noise on the timeline, man. So let me see. Bitcoin holding rooms. This is not it, right? Let me see. Bitcoin. Oh, wait.
Okay.
No, no, yeah, yeah. No, I see, no, I think this is it. Are you sure the price is $16 right now?
No, I think the estimated price for the quantity is just down it the screenshot itself. You see 9 point something
Oh,
dollars or so. Yeah, I don't know maybe it has potential like what's holding or whatsoever.
yeah, it's kind of hard to say because this is so new. It's so new. Um, but I would say that one of the best ways to know is who's holding it and what does it do. Does it give you access to, like for example, like when I like NFTs that have been pumping recently that have a community and all that. Like it's still new. It's kind of hard to. I'm not saying great. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This is so new. It's hard to tell. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Because I don't want to, give you information that's like not accurate, man. So this is so new that it's kind of hard to tell. But what I'll say is for Bitcoin NFTs that have done well, they done well because of who's holding it and the OGs that talk about this stuff, like the Bitcoin puppets and all and the I think it's cats, Bitcoin cats, something like that, or wizards. Those are like OG Bitcoiners when talking about this stuff. So they those do better. But honestly, risk reward, if the price you didn't buy it for one or 5K, you buy it for a much lower dollar price, well, you're fine, man. I don't think you should worry about the potential growth of it because risk reward is in your favor because that's another thing why I'm willing to take risk on NFTs that have a much lower dollar value, because if I buy them, I don't I mean if you buy something at $10 and it goes to one, I'm not gonna cry. You're not gonna cry. But if he goes from 10 to 15K, now we're talking. So risk rewards inside, bro. So you got no worries, man. You got no worries. The only people that have worries are the ones that buy NFTs that are much higher. Oh man, actually, there's one. It's funny you say this, right? Because actually, I wasn't gonna talk about this today because this is not a crypto show. This is an everything show, but I was going to, mention this during the week, but now that you said this, I'm going to tell you this right now. And this is a lesson. Let me see, Rune. This is a lesson for a lot of you here. A lesson for people just be careful, man. Okay, this token, Runestone. I'm looking at it right now. Runestone, I would never forget it. Runestone came out around the first Bitcoin all-time high during the halving, when Bitcoin broke like I think 90K. I think around the Bitcoin halving. This was like April, May. When we broke all-time high, and they launched runes, and the hype was crazy. I saw this Runestone NFT for $6,300. People were buying this shit like candy. As of right now, it costs $520 for this thing. It's down basically 99%, 90%. Basically, yeah. From 6,300 to $500. So I'm not saying actually it's a better value now to buy it. But there was hype on runestones, massive fucking hype, man, massive hype. Now look where we are now. No one's talking about runestones anymore. Nobody. So that's the best time to buy this fucking thing. But guess what? The risk reward for people that bought it at $6 grand. I actually know someone. I'm not gonna say his name. I don't dox his name, but you guys. He's talked about it publicly. I still want to say his name. You guys know who it is. But I'm not gonna say his name though. But he bought this runestone at $6,000, man. 6,003. No joke. Right now it's at $500. And guess what? NFTs, you have to wait for a buyer to buy it. So NFTs are the riskiest investment in crypto for sure. Because at least meme coins, you buy them and they dump like crazy. You could sell at a loss and move on. This one you can't even sell at a loss, because if you're trying to sell it, you have to wait for a buyer to buy it. So it's pretty crazy, man. How this stuff is, but um yeah, man. So, but it's yeah, I like NFTs. Don't get me wrong, but I just think risk rewards always should be something. Like for example, now when I bought Celestine Slot, I thought risk reward was good for me, because even if it goes down, no problem, because I know it's a very 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 low supply. And remember I said before, who holds it? The people that hold slots are, they're not degens like you and I. These people are founders and developers and team members. These people they're not really necessarily doing this for the money, man. These guys are seed investors. For you to be a seed investor on the protocol, you need to have minimum $1 million in your wallet, minimum, for you to be a seed investor. So a lot of people that hold my NFT, like the slot one, these people, they don't need the money, so not trying to sell because your NFT goes to 6K. That's not why they're here, man. They're here to build a community that will last for the next 5, 6, 10 years, similar to penguins. Penguins is a perfect example. We saw penguins. Penguins is trade. Penguin went to 130 grand for one. I saw this thing less than one ETH 2, 3 years ago. That was like $800 for one penguin, and he went to 130 grand, right? But who holds penguins? Jesus Christ! Every founder has a penguin. But NFTs are weird. When you buy them, you have to understand risk reward. If I buy NFTs that's like $10, I don't care if it goes to zero. But the reward, oh boy. You could wake up one day, bro, Sangrit, and your NFT, man, that you bought is worth like 5K, man, for sure. 100%. So you're fine, bro. You're good. Just be careful though, people. Remember, man, NFT season is bad, guys. God damn. We're seeing things go to the fucking moon right now, man. All right, so guys, I don't want to spend the show talk about NFT, whatever. This is an open show, guys. Whatever you want to talk about, but I was talking about this stuff earlier. I'll move on. So this right here, the post I made yesterday. So if my wife's friend, if she reaches out to you, GG's to you, she's reading all the comments. There's 80. Let me refresh the shit. 1 second. There's 84 comments on here, so I don't think she cares if you live in Nigeria or not, man, or if you live in Ghana or California or in UK. So if she reaches out to you, that's cool, man. That's cool. I've seen some stuff happen on online, man. I don't know, man. If everything goes well, you might be my my, my brother-in-law. So this is the post right here. Like, I was just say it again, real quick. If you don't know, I put out a post yesterday. I just thought, like, my wife's friends, single, lonely, why not, man? Let me use my platform for good outside making money in crypto. So I put this post out yesterday. My wife's friend, whatever, is from California, man. She's looking for a man, and I said she's gonna check comments. So she's reading all the comments, 86 of them, and she'll reach out to you. So if she reaches out to Max Graph, I don't know what I know. So I saw Max Graph in that thing. I don't think I saw Rollins in that thing. I don't think so. But Max Graph, if she reaches out to you, bro, let me know, man. I want to know. Let me know. Let me know, bro. All right, man. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for coming here, man. This show is open, guys. Open show. We were talking about everything, anything, everything, man. I don't even know where to start, honestly, because we talk about we talk about crypto so much, but I like the Sunday shows because we don't talk about crypto. Sometimes I just want to, talk about something else because it is just fascinating, man. How how the human mind works, and I like to talk about something else, something different. Um, so I don't know where to start. Like I said, maybe real quick, we just look at crypto prices. Nothing crazy, right? Let's see. Let's real quick, man. I do know that no, the crypto market is not really popping up right now. It's Christmas season, and for the first time since Trump got elected, the volume has gone below 100 billion for the first time. This is 6 weeks, basically, right? Yeah. Yeah, wow, longer than 6 weeks, man. November 5th. Oh, wow, yeah. About about almost 7 weeks long. It's been almost 8 weeks, actually. Almost 8 weeks since Trump got elected. And the trading volume, it broke below 100. I'm sorry, what am I talking about, man? The trading volume went as high as 500 billion. Now we just broke below. Look at it right there. The trading volume right there. Boom. We just broke below 900 billion for the first time in 7 weeks. This is not bad. It's not good. It's not bad. But I would say that right now, we coming back down to a low volume environment, which means expect some volatile prices, man. Which means we could dump massively, because when the volume collapses, the prices go down a lot faster, and they go up even faster. So either way, we'll see what happens. I think after New Year's, things will get better. For sure, the volume will come back after New Year's. But right now, people, it's a holiday, man. People, it's a holiday. So yeah, so guys, I don't want to spend too much time talking about no crypto shit, man. So today's open space. I don't know what you guys want to talk about, man. What's going on in your life, man? Let me see. Let me go back to full screen. And, oh yeah, let me say hi to guys on Twitter Live. Young, young, young Satoshi. What's up? What's up? GM. Sauce the creator. GM to you. Max Rap. What's up, bro? GM. All right, nice. So you guys can hear me perfect. Let me go to solo screen. All right, awesome. Yeah, man, everything's good, guys. Everything's good. Life is good. 2025 is coming. Right now, I'm just enjoying time with the family, man. Nothing really going too crazy. I'm just kind of preparing for next year, man. Basically, Christmas has been good. Got gifts to the family. MSB, bro, how you doing? How's the how's everything going? I know you were newlywed. What's it like, man? You been married 3 months now, I think 2 months. How's it been, bro? Being a newlywed, how's it been? Yeah, just a little bit. The mic is a little bit. It's not too clear, but just a little. Oh yeah, that's probably what it is then. Yeah. So sometimes you guys use headphones, you kind of get this thing going on. So, oh, oh boy, are you back, MSB? Probably a little bit, but I think once it comes back, it's gonna be much clearer, man. Yeah, MSB, just let me know when you're back, bro. Let me know. Tell her that we can start something. I see something greater. Sangre, what you doing in my comment section, bro? What you doing? Let's go. MSB will come back. MSB will come back. MSB will come back. Yeah, man. The mic sometimes doesn't work. But like I said, guys, it's been a good year. What's going on with you guys? Any plans for next year? What's going on? Are you? Look, I'm married. I got kids. Life is. I try to keep it stress free. I don't like drama, man. No, 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 no. So let's I don't know. We did the dating show. As a matter of fact, let's do that today, man. Because since I started that yesterday, man. What's going on in your life? Are you single? Are you married? Are you looking? Or are you too busy making money, man? That's that. Let's make that topic today, bro. I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna change this up today, man. What's going on, man? I want to know what's going on in your love life right now. Let me give the mic to Dr. Rafa. Then we'll go to OX Dino, then Sangrid, then kind of just move the mic around. So Dr. Rafa, what's up? How you doing, man? Are you married? Are you single? How's life, man? Are you looking, or are you just it's just too hard for you right now, man? What's going on? Dr. Rafa, what's up? The mic is yours, bro. What's up? Dr. Rafa, can you hear me? You have to unmute your mic, bottom left corner. You guys can hear me. Let's see. Yeah, we got some mic rugging situation over here, but let's move around then. So let me give the mic to where is he? OX Dino. OX Dino, can you hear me?
You, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? You requested for the mic. What happened, man? I mean, you got something to tell us? What's going on?
Yeah, this like the first time on your space on my new account. I got suspended, so I was so excited that this Sunday and KoolCrypto hosts a space for us. I rushed my meal and I'm here now, and I came so early.
Okay. So this is all everything show, man. We talk about everything. What's going? What you want to talk about today, man? Like, are you married? Are you single? You got kids? What's going on? How's your life, man?
No, I'm single as fuck, man. Not nothing much, no kids, no plan of marriage. I'm too young for that.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
when do you think is going to happen for you, bro? Or you're not even you're not focused on that right now. When you think it's going to happen?
I'm not focused on that. Like maybe next 5 years, 6 years, I'm fine with that.
Okay, so in about five.
For now, you have to lock in and grind,
Gotcha. About 5 years. Yeah. Nah. Yo, there's nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong with no, seriously, there's nothing wrong with taking your time. I think definitely people need to focus on themselves first before they make that leap. Marriage, settling down, it's first of all, it's not for everyone. But I think it's pretty cool sometimes, man, to do something different. But no, I do agree with you, bro. Definitely. Take your time for sure. So at least
meet your wife.
What's that one?
Like how do you meet your wife?
Yeah. No, I've known her from school, man, from a long time ago. We're in school together. No, I known her for a long time. So it was easy. It was easier for me, but to find someone. But man, in 2025, I think is the hardest thing to do in 2025 to meet someone because a lot of men want different things, a lot of women want different things, and the culture doesn't necessarily promote marriage or settling down as much. So, but yeah. Nah, I appreciate you coming up talk to us, man. Yeah, let me hear from MSB. Are you back, bro? Are you back?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Oh, much better. Yeah. So MSB is a newlywed. I want to know how's it been being a newlywed, bro? Is it? Do you miss being single, or you don't care about that, or you just kind of like, yeah, I'm enjoying life right now, man. What's going on? Let me hear from you, man.
Well, it's been 7 years for me to cross the bridge. So that life of being single wasn't actually there because I've been with my wife for like 7 years until we decided to just cross the bridge a couple of months ago. So it's a fantastic experience, and at the same time, I learned a whole lot of new things in this new world because before now, in as much as we were single trying to do what to try to get naughty, but at the end of the day, you have to grow up to become a man to understand that in this side of this world, you need to understand that you mount up a whole lot of responsibility. And so far, it has been fantastic. And through that, it gives you wisdom. Through that, it gives you to understand what family is and know how to take care of someone and how to grow with someone. So that's what's key. And the happiness around that all boils down to how you make it work. That's the bottom line. It's not just you hear people get married, you hear people sign up for it, and you feel like, oh, how is it on the other side of that world? It requires a high state of wisdom, understanding, grace, patience for you to be able to understand how that world works. That's, in my experience, that's been wonderful.
Yeah. No, that's good, man. Honestly, MSB, that's good to hear, man, because I do see a lot of young people that just they don't treasure that stuff anymore. I treasure it though now. When I was younger, I didn't. I just it was all about party and do whatever I wanted, right? So now, for me, because I have kids now, it's you have to set an example. You want to create a more stable home, so you want to make sure things are stable. You want to make sure the wife is happy. You want to guys make sure you guys build something together. So that's the reason why I maintain that I'm a big fan of settling down and building something with a partner for that reason. Because man, but I would say though, like 2025, it's different. 2024, 2025. And my wife's friends, a lot of them are very single, very a lot of them, because when they were younger, they had 15, 20, 30 guys trying to talk to them. But and now these girls have to compete against much younger women to find guys, man. So, and the guys are too busy chasing money. They don't have time to try to find someone, man. So it's very interesting. So, and when the guys do get the money, the women they attract are are interested in you because all you have is money, right? So it's very, very weird time right now. It's and social media doesn't help, by the way. And I do want to hear some. I do want to hear something for you guys. Which this is great. My son told me yesterday that I don't know if this happens in Nigeria only or other countries, but they told me they rent money to spray. Is that true? Like, have you guys heard that shit before? Like, am I losing my mind? Bro, let me get no, who hasn't spoken yet, man.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Holy shit. Wait. They rent money to spray. What the fuck is going on?
If you go to parties, most of the parties are mostly call and bear and other kind of joints. Usually people bring a lot of mints of money. Then at that stage, you just have to just swipe your card for the mint of money. Then use that mint of money to now spray. The ideal idea around that is just building that
The image.
Yeah, trying to build that status at the end of the day and trying to make people praise you or kiss your leg at the end of the day. But while you're doing that, I'm not trying to be judgy. But while you're doing that at the same time, you're actually seeing people around you that haven't. They probably have an itch to experience what is actually going on. But you just get there and just turn the whole place upside down, trying to spread some money.
Holy shit. So okay. So okay. Let me say. So how hard is it for a guy that's struggling? Okay, the guy is trying to make it. How hard is it for him to find someone, to find a partner? Would it be easier? Would it be because I'm kind of curious, man, to see like because when okay, I like that people want to make money. I hate that people use money as the wrong way, if that makes sense. Because I think exactly. Yeah. Wow. Damn. Yeah, let me hear from Rollins. I'll give the mic to Sangrid back and Dr. Rafa. But Rollins, so let me ask you a question though, man. Like how if a guy sees a girl on like in a mall or something, okay. How does a young guy now? How does he find someone? How does he do it? Rollins, let me hear from you, man. Go ahead. Rollins, you meet your mic, bottom left corner.
All right. Thank you so much. I didn't know you called me up. GM, everyone. Happy Sunday. It's a pleasure to share time once again with everyone on the space. GM KoolCrypto, thank you for this Sunday spaces. They are actually a safe space for us to just come and rant and share our opinion about matters concerning life and destiny. Thank you so much for giving me the mic and for the opportunity to lend my voice to this wonderful topic that is being discussed today. I have been really worried about the world that we're in right now. I don't know if this applies in the states where you are, but the level, or should I say the place where we are right now is what I call the financial dating. All right.
Ooh,
yeah.
wait,
Yeah.
what did you say? What did you say? Ooh, I love that word. Financial dating. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Money is the metrics that is used to determine if the relationship is going to work or not. You get. That's the metrics that measures if it is going to work or not. That's where we are right now. And if you look at it right now, it's having an adverse effect on our society right now, because so many of these young guys now, and none of them are planning to get married anymore. Everyone just want to get laid. Once you have a lady for the night, and you're good. Nobody wants to be in a committed relationship anymore. And you ask a lot of guys questions. Why? What exactly is the problem? Why is it that you don't want to get married? You tell you that I don't have money. Why is it that you don't want to be in a relationship? Tells you that I don't have money. And then you begin to ask yourself, what exactly, or why is it so? Why exactly is money the reason why you're not in a relationship? Because you say no girl wants to accept you these days if you don't have money. Nobody wants to look at your face twice if you don't have money. Especially a lot of young men today, we're not finding it easy, especially in the kind of socio-economic environment we find ourselves in. A place whereby government does nothing for you. You are your own government. All right. You are your own. You are your own sponsor. You are the one working to earn your living and everything. Not that the jobs are even available and everything. So it's not even easy for young men right now. So nobody is actually talking about love anymore. It's about finance. So that's what is powering the relationships these days. So, and it's having an adverse effect on our ladies too, because many of them now are no longer getting married early enough. They have built this unrealistic standards and expectations for themselves. So kind of guy they want.
So you're saying like the women are looking for my brother says it very well, like ready-made men.
Yeah, exactly. That's just it.
Which
the one that was printed from heaven.
Yeah, because those ready-made men are. I don't want someone. Let me Rollins, give me 1 second. Let me, because I want to spread the mic evenly, because we're not here too long. So let me hear from Dr. Rafa about can you explain, maybe people that listen don't get it. What does that mean? The ready-made man. What does that mean? Dr. Rafa, go ahead, bro.
Okay, for this stuff, I'm going to answer your question, and I'm going to explain this from both angles. So basically, women are looking for men who are ready-made, men who have money. Basically, the metric is money, and this is actually in line with a woman's core nature, consequential of the patriarchal system. Women are going to be are going to be hypergamous. Now, I want you to understand it from an atomic level. Nature tries to kill men, you understand? Because nature needs less men and more women. So what do men do to compete with nature? Men create a patriarchal system. It's the nature of the man to dominate the earth, you understand? If you look at the Bible, giving you the dominion over the earth, and men create a patriarchal system of hierarchy where that recognizes our strengths and weaknesses and that is realistic with our current consciousness. And men create the system that makes men the leaders and makes women the followers. And now what this happens in sociology is this: women have to find a way to survive in the patriarchal world. Like, the patriarchal world is I say it's fair because it gives women their value up front, and it gives men it doesn't give men any value. Men have to build their value. So definitely, you see, women tend to get to the top percent of men. It is sad, but it's the way of life.
So that top percent of man, he could get 1,000 females. So you're not gonna settle. He's not gonna want to be with you, top 1%, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, in practice, this I don't believe money makes a man a high value man. Because money is just a tool to an end. And this is something I want men to get. Because the thing about money is a guest. And if you watch the way old money they behave, you realize that they've turned money more to a culture, to an identity, rather than it's their goal. They don't exalt it. They have the way they move around money. You understand? If you look at the way old money looks at marriages, old money looks at marriages as one of the most strategic investments men can make. But the problem is you see men with money, men who touch money, and they go and their wife in known horse. They don't understand the very fundamentals of masculinity. Masculinity is the biggest burden to exist in our society because it is what keeps the nation in check. Women don't build societies, men do. Men build everything. And it's high time men should understand that we are the reasons why these women misbehave. Men are the ones that encourage transactional relationships. Men are the ones that pay boyfriend and girlfriend allowance. Men are the ones that wife whores. I'm sorry, but you see it. I'm not going to mention anybody, but we see it right in our very front. Like you have a place. So and the problem men don't understand is men don't understand that they and women are kind of in the same problem, especially the high valued men, in quotes. The rich men. Now you see, the women who think that they have so many options, you understand, like they are fine and beautiful. At the end of the day, like KoolCrypto said, is you are being with a man who has more beautiful women like you, women probably more beautiful than you, and you are thinking you are having options. Similarly, you are a rich man. Because you have a recruiting problem, you are thinking that because you have a plethora of options of women you can sleep with, you over time become confused about them and think that many of them are worth commitment. Because the thing is, it has been proven that with too many options, people tend to make the wrong decisions. That's why you see in crypto, they say, do not spread too thin. Pick 3 to 4 ecosystems, pick 2 to 3 narratives, laser down, concentrate your bets, use size. When you spread too thin, you discover that you make bad decisions. And I'm sorry, men are spreading too thin. Men think that their whole identity is to go make money and women will come. And like, ask a question, to come and do what? Like,
what you said right now is a very good point, man. I a very good point what you just said right now about how a lot of guys, their priority is to make money and women will come. But it's so okay. Let me I do it. So Dr. Rafa, 1 second. Let me get a thought from the source. I just want to ask a question real quick. Don't you think it's better for the guys to make their money, have fun when they're younger, than finally settle once they're much older? Sauce, what do you think about that, man? Or you think you just straight up make your money, find someone, settle down, or you want to just have fun when you're younger and just kind of settle when you're older?
Yeah, you're cool. It's good, man. So basically, right, I think as a young person, striving and trying to make this money, you understand, while you're doing that, you should have like someone you're building with, like even if it's like a fiancé or a girlfriend, someone straight up. Because eventually when you make this money, it's going to attract too many wrong energy. You understand? Because you see the way it is, right? When guys make money, they just go to the club, spray money. Even as a young guy, when you're in the club spraying money, the next thing is these O's, they come around you instantly. They just flock to your table. You don't even need to invite them. And then the next thing, they are trying to follow you home. You understand what I'm saying? So as a young person, when you are grinding and just try to find someone while you are building, you understand? There's so many young people who've seen, you understand, that they eventually made money and then they married their long-time partner. That's someone they've been building with silently for a long time, you understand? Because eventually it's going to be difficult making a whole lot of money and trying to look for a partner. It's going to be, in fact, you're not going to get a partner. You're going to get someone that is just coming to leech off what you've built, you understand? You just see someone that is coming to just trying to get married to you, trying to take your money, you understand, filing a divorce. They just want to get a piece of that cake. You understand? But if you've been with someone like a young person you've been building with from scratch, and then eventually you guys build up together, you guys can celebrate and say, oh yeah, we were able to get this done. You understand? That way is better. At least the person will be able to at least reap off their labor too. You understand? Because there are a lot of good women out there actually. There are a lot of good women that are ready to actually believe in you. It's not all bad women out there. You understand? It depends on what you're looking for, you personally too, as a person. It depends on the kind of energy you attract while you're trying to build what you're trying to build. You understand? For example, for MSB that got married, he must have been with his spouse for a while before they got married. You understand? He didn't just make the money and then just went out there and say, I want to get married. Definitely, he wouldn't get anything good off the streets. The streets is really, really, really tough right now. Like, these girls, they want the best life. They just want to, they want you to give them what their father can't give them. That's what they want. And then they come with so many demands. And the problem is the broke ones are actually the ones with so much high demand, the extremely broke ones, like the ones that don't have nothing. Because someone from a well-to-do family won't just come and put all our family problems on your neck. You understand? The broke ones, they are the one with the extremely high demand. They have this high taste. They are broke, but they have a very exquisite taste. You see them wanting the best of the best, but they're extremely broke. So as a young person, while you're building, while you're trying to make money off to while it could be very difficult because you may not have time, but just have somebody there that you're building with, because eventually when you make this money, so you don't end up paying with the wrong person. You understand?
Yeah, man, the sauce. I appreciate that information you just said, man. I'm not going to talk too much about this. I want to hear you guys. Let me give the mic to Cornucopia. Then we'll spread the mic back again. I just want to, have the discussion even spread around, man. Just have fun. Let's just have fun with this shit, man. So, Cornucopia, what do you think so far, man, with the discussion so far? What do you think?
Yeah, Jim, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, you're nice and clear, bro. Nice and clear. Go ahead, brother.
Okay. Well, I'll just be laughing, right? Because the way the space went, it was a very good but cool. I don't know how you came up with this, but trust me, I've been enjoying myself, right? I'll be working, so I'm just trying to check my network if it's good. Dr. Alpha, Dr. Alpha submission is crazy, right? Yeah. But for me personally, it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. Now, one thing I would just want to say is that just like I don't know, that should be rolling, right? Now the dating market is connected to the dating pool. I don't know for others, of course, I've not been to as many countries as any other person here, but where I am, right, it's just so messy that it's more of, like someone said, financial dating, like, and it's so sad. Now the question is, what do you do? Because in as much as you say, money is like money shouldn't be the forefront of every relationship, then what gets to keep the relationship? Now, what I'm trying to say is that if we do not want to make money, for instance, we say, okay, you want to make money. As you're making the money, you have to like look for someone that you are like going to be together, so that when you make the money, you don't get someone that is just going to come and waste all your resources and stuff like that. It's hard. Like, let's be realistic. I don't know if you guys are getting it. So, for instance, this month of December, I can actually count the number of times I've gone out personally, like, because you locking in, it's crazy. You just have to be with your system to do this, to do that, everything. And when you look at it, right? When you look at it, it's, I don't know, it's just finding the balance. And that's one thing I do say for everyone, not even only sides to dating, right? In all aspects of life, a little less can cause an harm, and also a little more can also cause an harm. So it's just finding the right balance. And for me, I think finding the right balance is personal, because what might be a balance for me might not necessarily be much more in balance for your own end. Well, I'm just here and we'll just let's keep passing the mic, but I'm just here enjoying myself. But that's why I come up to speak out.
Yeah,
Whatever I am.
Yeah, I appreciate you for coming up, bro. So let me go back to look Rafa and come back to anybody else that wants to talk. So yeah, let me give the mic to Sangri, because he hasn't really he spoke before. I spoke too much. So Sangri, so do you think young people now, 2025, should work on themselves first and build something for themselves first before they start looking for a partner, or should they work on themselves at the same time look for these females early? Because in my opinion, let me say my opinion, I believe in finding this partner early, so I'm broke then. I'm broke. I don't have that much. I'm grinding and she's there with me. So do you think focusing yourself and God will give you a partner eventually? What do you think about that, bro? Sang with your head.
Yeah, KoolCrypto. GMT once more, like for real, yeah. Let me be candid. Nothing is finding it early again in this season of dispensation in this time. Everything is crazy. Every woman, no girl wants to stay with a broke ass nigga. For real. And the narrative has really changed because I will tell you for real. I will tell you, finding it late, my brother, even as I am, because I extend where I began to think, I would just have to get my kid out of wedlock, right? And just be myself, because it's crazy. It's crazy. For you, I won't lie to you. Here in Nigeria, no girl wants to stay with a broken finger for once, and they want a ready-made guy, right? And the thing is even giving me a kind of question, even to ask you, right? But let me quickly make this submission. That partner now, to even see a very good person like a lady, it's very hard, because you won't even everything has turned upside down. Gone are the days that you found your wife. It was too early for you, but now it's too late for us. Yeah, it's too late. That's why I can say KoolCrypto. I can't lie to you, because a lot of things are happening. Like a lot is happening in this time and season for ourselves.
So I'm gonna let me ask you a question. Do you get do you get pressure from your family, from your mom or your dad, right, to push you into settling down faster?
Yeah, I think for you, the pressure is not coming from any of my family members. Sorry, from my father or my mother, rather from my family members, because my niece just got wedded a few weeks ago, right? And my auntie began to tell me, "Come, when are you bringing your, the to an extent whereby in this estate that I am, in our estate, a grandma is trying to introduce a lady to me, like, you just should be next, right?" But I don't find comfortability in that, because it's crazy. I just believe this time, this season is very, very too late for me to just say I want to find a lady and, a good one for you. KoolCrypto, I won't lie to you. It's very hard. It's very hard. Just have money. When you have money, they will keep hovering around you. That's the way.
Yeah, but you see, so okay. So you said just have money, okay. But when you do have this money, but you don't think that you're going to attract the wrong. And guys, before I continue, if you are a female and you're listening, please request the mic, man. I don't want it to be guys are bashing the ladies. No. I've accepted some mics. I'm gonna get you guys. But if you are a female, please request for the mic. I'm not trying to bash anyone. I don't hate the women. I'm married for sure. But if you're a female, request for the mic. I want to hear your point of view, man, because I don't want to hear all guys bashing women. We hate chicks. We don't hate females. We love our ladies, man. But I just want to hear both sides. So, Sangre, I think the question that I have for you is this: when you're saying that, okay, just get this money, but the issue I have with what you said is when you do get this money, you do attract the people that see what they see. So it's that's not so that's not really real, right? I mean, am I crazy or just me?
Yeah, of course. Your wealth attracts everything, even uh, the other. No, your wealth attracts generally, right? But when it comes to this aspect of our discussion, right? Yes, it attracts, and that is the problem. That is the problem because the wealth will literally bring a lot of people to you. So you won't even know the right one because you will feel your own psychology is that, oh, is it because I'm rich? Is it so that's why some guys have to like disguise their words or whatsoever before they eventually set up, right? They pretend to be whom they are not in order to look for. But even these girls, they won't stay. Even the real ones for real, we don't even want to stay with a broker speaker. They already want a ready-made guy. Like for you, it's crazy, crypto. This time and season. I have a question for you, KoolCrypto. I even want to ask you, being a family man, because I know eventually I will definitely settle down. How do you cope, like being a family man? Because see, I live amongst family, right? I see what happens. It's crazy. I'm like, is this how I'm gonna continue? Like these things, is this the way settling up is? Being a married person, being married. Because you see this other gender, they are crazy. 1 minute they can switch. So how you coping as a family man? Because your wife
No, no. So this is what I'll tell you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. When I finish this, I want to hear from the females on the roll. So, guys, if you're a female, you're listening, please request for the mic. I want to hear your view. I'm gonna tell you what I went through. Okay, so at the beginning, I was a playboy, man. I used to, playboy. It was fun. Everything was party for me, man. That was the goal, right? So once I got married a little bit early, a little bit early. So I wasn't ready on day one. Even though okay, I think what happened to me was I knew that if I didn't settle down, I would probably have like 50 children with 50 women, right? So I said, look, I don't want that life, right? Okay, let me settle down with the girl I've known for years. I've known her for a long time. We She knew me when I had zero. I had $0. I was a testnet user. Testnet users exclusively have no liquidity. I had no liquidity back then. So, but she was with me, no problem. She didn't care about how much money I had. She didn't care about all that stuff, man. As a matter of fact, the first ring that I bought to propose, it was very small. It was all I could afford, but I was like, but she didn't care, man. She didn't care. And we grew. She's been with me ever since. She's a wonderful human being, man. All right. So, but at the beginning, the first through 2 3 years of our marriage was a little bit rough for me. It was my fault because I was I was still trying to live a single life while I was married. Because the problem was I was one of the only few people married amongst my friends. So all my friends were single, and they would invite me to go out to the clubs. I would go out, go party, then problem starts. So, but it was just a maturing thing, right? But over time, you see the value of relationships and your partner, and you get to treasure them. When you treasure and respect your partner, then it's easier to be faithful, man. For me now, like right now, guys, I'm not, because because what happens is after a while you build something so big that no female could break that. Because just think, if I go messing around now, I would destroy everything I built. I would destroy my kids. Have they love their parents being together, stuff like that, man. So there's more risk. There's more risk to doing stuff like that. And I'm like, I like a stress-free life, man. And that's another thing. Because some guys in Nigeria, man, could be messing around on their wives, whatever. But man, I like a stress-free life, man. Just to wake up in the morning, no stress. Can you imagine get up in the morning and your wife is checking your phone every day? I don't want that stress in my life. So guys, I want to hear the female view. I don't want to just this be a bashing female show. So let me hear from I think it's June DeFi one. Please tell me you're a female, man. I see PFP. Ah, thank you. Thank you. You are a female because, man, we know crypto. A lot of guys use female PFPs. I'm like, I don't know why, but thank you for being real. So what's up? What do you think? I'm not going to say anything. What do you think about all our discussion so far? The mic is yours. Go ahead.
Oh, it's been a while to join your space. It's Naima, by the way. Yeah, just a recap. So, guys, you can just call me June because that's the rebranded identity, and I'd love to roll with that. But just for old time's sake, his name I did change. So, on the topic, KoolCrypto, that's an amazing space you're having here. I mean, it's always towards the end of the year, and you're preparing us for next year. Amazing. That's so thoughtful of you. So, I don't know, but I'll just give my 1 cent. And my 1 cent is this: women date upwards, men date downwards. Right? What do I mean? Women are hypergamous in relationship, while men are hypogamous in relationship. I heard Sam Great say something. He said, even the women that have made it do not want to roll with guys that have not made it. Now, that is it. If you understand the power you wield as a man, you will know how to use it to get what you want into society. Likewise, a woman. You don't expect a woman to kind of, what do they call it? Settle because you think she should. Rather, you should be that man that a woman would want to be with. Not because of your money, please. Because most high-value women do not go for money. After all, they have the money. Now, high-value men go for women that match their aura, that match their personality. See what I mean? So great. I will talk to you and I'll talk to myself too. Let me use both of us as a use case. We are in this space together, right? I'm doing my best to get better in this space, and likewise you. So now, seeing you, you have all shades of awesomeness, right? And now seeing me, you know, yes, this lady is beautiful, right? But something is missing. I have no brains. Then there's something missing in you. You have no brains too. Do you think both of us should work together? For me, it's absolutely no. Now, I will look forward to a man that will give me growth because I'm craving for growth. That's why I'm in the Web3 space. I didn't come to the Web3 space just to make money. I came to the Web3 space because I want to meet people that are better than me, get up to their level, possibly compete with them, because that's a healthy competition for me. It is in competing with them that I get to become better. Now, you are great to expecting me after achieving all these powers, I should come back and settle for a man because he said, I love you. That's not going to work. Please, what I'm saying, if you're listening to me, please keep emotions at the door. Let's just be logical in this conversation, right? So now, you sound great. What you owe yourself is to work hard to become a better man that any woman you deserve or desire will not say no to. It is me that is the woman. Will try my best to match up your energy because I want to be your woman. It's a two-way thing. It is not the duty of a man to beg a woman to be in his life. It is the duty of a woman to work on herself and become a better woman, deserving of the kind of man she wants. That is how it should be. But in the society we are today, people, especially young guys, they think what women want is money. But most of the time, women will still get that money and still not want them. Because they do not have what the woman wants. Now, you are supposed to be the leader in our relationship. If you do not possess the leadership quality, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with you. But if I am brainless and dumb, your money will work for you. Because the only thing I'll have to offer you is puna, and you will have to deal with it. Now ask yourself, is that the kind of woman you want? So now, to the young guys in the space that think having numerous girlfriends are going to fetch them the life they want, or virtually is going to sort their cravings of juvenile delinquency, it is never going to do that. Your youthful exuberance is going to expire. 100%. But by the time you realize it, you have wasted your productive years chasing clouds. That is why I advise people that have the opportunity to hear me talk about relationship. I am not the best. I don't even get man. Now, because I know what I want and I'm not ready to settle. But I'm working on myself because I want, when I will meet that man, let him also find me deserving of him. So that's the little I can say. I'll rest.
Man, June, just real quick, I have to say you are too wise. your brain is too wise, man. I think your personality, you will scare a lot of guys away because you're too smart. I think a lot of guys don't like women that are too smart. And I think for what you're saying, man, you sell a lot of right things for sure. I can't say anything negative about what you said. But what I would say is, hopefully, so okay. So the question for you is this again. In 2025, what do you think a guy could do different now? What do you think they could do different in your view? In your view, what do you think a guy could do different to trying to court someone like you or your friends? If you're going to give a guy an advice, go ahead.
Okay, if I'm going to, of course, I will do that. I'm looking at settling down in 2025, right? I don't know how it's going to happen, but I just feel it's going to happen, right? So if I'm going to listen to a guy or probably give him a chance in my life, you should be a problem solver. Not because I have problems, but because I just want you to be smarter, right? I need you to be the leader. I don't need to lead. I need to be your follower. That is just it. It's not hard.
So you're okay. So okay, what's the longest relationship you've had, and why did it didn't it work? What was the reason?
Okay, that was it was a 4 years relationship. Oof. Right? It was a 4 years relationship, and we started from scratch. Everybody was growing. At a point, I got lost in attending to myself, that I wanted so much of the relationship. So that made him outgrow me, did not take me along with him, but rather made a better choice.
Man, I love when I hear the female view because it's always so different from how guys think. So I appreciate you. Man, please don't leave. Stay here. Let me go to, I want to give the mic to other guys here, man. But I
Cool. Sorry.
Yeah, go, bro.
Sorry. Yeah, June, I listened to every bit of what you said. Yeah, for real. What you just explained now, and even the question Cool asked you, it's very, very, very interesting. And your response to the question is just the opposite of my encounter with my ex, right? A 3 years relationship, which I literally broke up intentionally because of I was not saying what you said. Yeah, you said it, and it is opposite to what I was trying to build with my ex, right? Trying to onboard her into the Web3 space and teaching her all these things, right? You talk about leadership because I began to see my ex, competing with me in terms of, not being respectful enough, and this thing, it is crazy. A man is meant, okay, a man sees himself as a leader, right? And it is to a woman to understand that is natural to a man, regardless. It's a wise man that will know how to treat a woman, right? It is not being leader by exhibiting a kind of rigorous actions against the woman, right? Or beating or whatsoever, or battering kind of. So what you just said now, I believe it is hard in this time of dispensation for every lady, because that leadership aspect, a woman can't find easily submissive to a man like that. Submission is not about.
It's not true, Great. It's not true. See, it works, right? It works. It all starts with understanding yourself and your position in the life of a man. I am not asking every woman to do my thought, right? But it's common sense that a woman should know that a man is up there, right? You're supposed to grow side by side with him and not compete with him, even when you're doing better than him. And that is where maintaining femininity comes in play. Even though you're very successful as a woman, the task ahead is to maintain your feminine energy. That is what a man will find attractive, and that is what will keep that man. Not you busting your head around with him and trying to tell him that you earn 100K dollars and he's earning 20, and because of that, your word stands. That is where the problem is. It's usually difficult, especially for alpha females. But time will tell. Experience will teach the lessons.
I would say, June, in 2025, things are very different from when we were a lot younger. Our parents' days, the man used to be to control everything. In 2025 onward, females now are in control a lot more than they've ever been, which is not a bad thing. But I do agree with I don't it's just it's a new age, and I think a lot of guys don't want to adjust to this. You have women now that make more money than men. Yeah, women now that are the ones that control the house. Yeah, women now that are CEOs and all that stuff. So I think a lot of guys don't want to adjust, and I think that's where some issue might arise, where some guys might have issues with dealing with a stronger female. But if the guy has his stuff together, it doesn't matter how strong she is, man, because she'll see that, man, this is a good guy, and I'm willing to work with him. But it's so hard, like I said. 2025 is very, very different than it is ever been. I don't want to keep talking. I want to hear from you guys. This discussion is spectacular. Yeah, Doc Rafa, one second. I haven't, we've had like 3 people that haven't spoken yet, and let me go to them. I'll come back to you, bro. I'll come back to you. Let me give the mic to Crypto Chemistry dropped. He dropped. Let me give the mic to Ever Genius. Then I'll come to Excel and Zara. Then I'll come back to you guys. Don't worry. We're here for another hour and a half, man. So Ever Genius, what do you think about the discussion, bro? Let me hear from you. Ever Genius, mic is yours. Can you hear us? You guys, mics are working. Ever Genius, can you hear me? Yeah. All right. So no worries. So let me go to Excel. Excel, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Perfect. So I wasn't sure if you're a female. I have to make sure, because, man, you know it is crypto people use females PFP. So thank you for coming up. I do want to hear a lot more female voices. So definitely, what is your take with all this stuff? Please go ahead.
Thank you so much. This is my first time on this space, and also my first time speaking here. And I can say that the topic is quite interesting with the way things are going on in the country and in the world, and in this generation we are into now. So my take is this: currently relationships, someone said is a financial dating. That's just the truth. That's what is trending currently. Now, if you don't have money as a guy, no lady will look your way. It's difficult to find a lady to kickstart your journey with. But I tell people, I'm a married woman. I'm a married lady. I got married 2 years ago. So we started from nothing. We didn't have anything then. He told me, see, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have money, but at least I can feed you 2 or 3 times a day. But if you can work with me, we'll grow from here. Now, why accept him? He has his own vision. He's going to somewhere. He don't just want to make the money. He wants to use the money for something. He has purpose for that money that he wants to make. There are some guys that just want to make the money. They don't have anywhere they're going to. They just want to make money and live and maybe chill, go for clubbing and the rest of them. Build houses, drive the latest car and all of that. But there are guys that I want this money and I want to use it for something. I want this.
So your mic rock, can you hear us? Man, Twitter be tripping, man. Excel, can you hear me? Yeah. I think she dropped off. Ever genius, you rocked earlier. Let me give you the mic.
Okay, KoolCrypto. Can you hear me now?
Yes, you're fine, bro.
Yeah, good. I was actually on my computer. I don't know why the mic is not so good, so I had to switch to my phone. It's actually a very wonderful discussion here today because it's around something that no matter how life treats you, it's a part of a time in your lifetime that you experience it. Even if you don't want to, how do I put it? If you don't want to be the normal person, if you want to get yourself into any type of sexualism, when it will get complex, you still want to be in a relationship with whatever. Concerning making decision about a relationship, a woman, I will tell you something. It's a simple perspective I use. About me, I used to tell people there is no manual to life. There's no manual. What works for A might not work for B. KoolCrypto, you have your past life, you made your decision somehow. But not be the perfect decisions, but somehow you were able to manage through it and you were happy you get along with it. So what you did, another person could try it and it will get them in trouble. You can get in early and you're getting yourself into trouble, you're getting derailed and that will cost you your life. And you can still get in very late and it will be the best experience of your life. There is no perfect manual to all these things. But how do you even make a decision in the first place? How do you come into this? How did we get here? A lot of things cultivate what we see now, what we do, our decision making, a lot of things. And those are actually the things that we, I'll say this current generation should try and build into the next generation or our offerings that the children we're going to raise. For example, decision making, for our generation, I'll say to me, a lot of things were not given to us at the best time. Our parents left us to start making decisions by ourselves when we mature. Sometimes, like you just grow up and you want to decide what you want to become. You understand? But this current generation, the numbers of kids we are raising now, it's better you start showing them what you want them to become. It's better you start teaching them what you want them to see. So now I'll give you a simple example. I know most of us here in our primaries were like, oh, the teacher keep asking this question, what do you want to become in future? A lot of us said, I want to become a pilot, a doctor. But what are you now? The reason is you have the mindset, but you were not sticking in that path. But now, the children of nowadays, if you want your child to be a footballer, I'll tell you, at 2, start taking him to the beach. You are writing what you want him to be. We are just a plain sheet of paper. Why am I bringing it? Your upbringing affects your decision making. Aside that, your environment also constitutes. Yes, a lot of children were raised wonderfully well, but one way or the other, their peer group has constituted a lot. You can't imagine a child who is currently maybe a drug addict or something to make the right decision. So he would be shaping to make decisions around that. Another thing is the economy, and this is one thing that affects, I'll say, the African side of this discussion. It's a lot, and that is actually why we all are discussing this, because we tend to think that monetary value, the economical status, decide a lot. And the reason why you have to take that as the option is because it is the only option you can go to. One, do you even have value? A lot of people want to rush to make money without even caring about how to make the money, but he knows when he has the money, he can make more decisions. I will tell you, a very sensible woman can see the value in you and can know that you might be somebody she could manage. Just like June said, there is a way women think that they can see value in men without you having money. You might say it's not there again because you think it's because the economy has actually shaping you to have that perspective inside of you. Do you even see the greatness in yourself first? Do you even see what you can do? You are only justifying your success by the economy decision, your social factor. And when I use social factor, let's just put the monetary value. That's why you think what every woman wants is money. It is not really like that. but it's because of what has shaped you to make this to this point. So that's what you see. If you grew up, I'll put an example. If you grew up with a single mother, your perspective to marriage, to relationship is different. If you grew up with a father, it's different. A lot of things shape into this idea. But this economic structure that all of us now see in Africa precisely has gotten us to think it is money. I have met with rich women that they are now looking for a man that does not have money. You do understand? And we've seen men who is now looking for just a young woman. Another thing is your want. At different points in life, I'll tell you, KoolCrypto, you can say it, even with the perfect home, there are some times that you just feel like, oh, I think I have everything, I can have more. But how did you make the decision of not going to that route? It's because you are determined and you now realize that we don't create this perfect picture in our eye. I'll tell you, there's no perfect picture. It's just a better picture you can make. You can't make a perfect picture. Human are naturally insatiable. Until you put the discipline in place, you cannot make the decision. Tomorrow, I'm still telling you, there is a billion women better than your wife. Why are you not going for them? You have now made the decision. I'm not going beyond this. This is my final destination. I am okay with this picture that I have. This is my better half. That's all. So a lot of things actually shaping us to make this decision. There is no perfect way. You only need to react to what comes your way. Your upbringing decides, your environment, your knowledge, the economy, put it together, sum it up. What do you want? When you pick that question, you answer it, you see the person in front of you, you see what it looks like, then go for it. And the same thing, funny enough, what you did, another person will try it and it will become a failure. So the main thing I'm telling you here is that there is no perfect manual. Do your best. Make the best decision due to your knowledge and whatever you can just put together to make a decision and never regret your decisions. That's one thing.
Yeah.
So I give my mic so that we can continue from there. But that's my first submission.
Evergreens. Are you're married, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I could tell. When guys are married, when they speak, you could tell the difference. Me, you, MSB, we sound almost identical with how our thoughts about this stuff is. Because when you're married, it's different. It's not the same. You don't have the same brain. And I appreciate you, man. But like, I love this stuff. This question is awesome. I do want to hear from people that haven't spoken yet. I'm going to come to you guys that have spoken. So let me hear from I think, let me make sure. Crypto Chemistry was here by Rob. Let me hear from Crypto Chemistry. Then we'll go to Zahara. Then we'll go to Komi. Then we'll go to Crypto Body. So Crypto Chemistry, Zahara, Crypto Body, then Komi. So Crypto Chemistry, what's up, bro? What's going on, man? How you doing?
Yes, GM, KoolCrypto, GM Wolf, MSB, Crypto C. I try to, am I audible?
Yeah, you're fine. So, Crypto Chemistry. So, what do you think about this stuff, right? So, let me do this because I don't want us to go back and forth on the same topic we already addressed. So, let me ask you this: do you think there's still hope in 2025, right, or and further for young men to find females that desire them if they don't have as much money as they should, or you think the game has changed so much there's no looking back?
Well, this is a very interesting topic, and most speakers also have poured out their mind regarding or their their 2 cents or their submission towards this topic. But what I will say is that looking at the society, presently Nigeria that we are, just like everyone has rightly said, it is transactional relationship we have presently, and that is what is depriving most of the young persons to get themselves involved with a very serious and committed relationship. It's just like I just want to give us an example. It's just like what happened. A friend of mine told me he was in Delta State, and virtually she told me that every person in Delta State, once they stop by, there is no longer communication in terms of, oh, I want to have a conversation or I want to toast a lady. What they ask you in Delta State is how much, which means that everybody now believe that any lady you are seeing on the street, it's offer him a money and you are good to go. But my own, though I'm not married yet, but what I believe is that I just believe that I focus more on myself, develop myself, so that I'll be able to get the best lady I think I should be able to get in 2025. I think that is my own 2 cents. Let me give room for other persons to actually make their own contribution as well. Thank you very much.
Oh, for sure. I appreciate you giving your input very short and very precise. So let me give the mic to Zahara. Zahara, then we'll go to let me see, make sure I get it. Okay, let me go to Zahara, then we'll move on from there. So Zahara, the mic is yours. What's up? What's going on?
GM KoolCrypto, nice space, banking space. I love the conversation and how it's heading. I just wanted to add my 2 little cents to the matter. First of all, I'm married. When it comes to relationship, I'm probably talking from experience, but I think when it comes to relationship, dating and getting married and stuff, like you just really gotta click with that person. There's a lot of people who were married. You've got famous people, even very famous people who were married and fell out of love. When you talk about people like Princess Diana, like she had everything, but then she fell out of love, and that happens. So I think what really matters is it's like when you meet the right person, right? Not a lot of people believe in the concept of like a soulmate. But I have been married, and I believe like when you truly meet that person who really understands you, who's your significant other, you can tell. I met a couple of I think it was someone I met on this Web3 space, and I had the opportunity of meeting that person in IRL, and he was together with his wife, and they were all playing. And we were hanging out with my wife and his wife, and we were all hanging out together. And I just saw how happy they were, and I was asking him. I asked the wife because he was making a call, and he sort of like stepped away, and my wife wasn't like paying attention. And I said, "What's the secret with you guys? How long have you guys been married?" And she said, "We've been married 3 years now." And I'm like, what's the secret? Because you guys look like the way you guys vibe, the chemistry between you guys, it just, you're giving that vibe of a newly wedded couple. Like, you know how newlyweds are all eager to display affection publicly and show that they love their spouse. And I could see that. And when she said they were married for 3 years, I was surprised. And I was like, okay, what's the secret to having this? And she says, I guess I really found who understands me better than anyone else. So that's what I mean. When you meet your soulmates, like when you get to meet your soulmates and you guys just click, that's the person right there. Like I said, I've been married for a year now, and my wife, funny enough, my wife is better off. She's better off than me in any ways you can think, because first of all, I'm Nigerian, and my wife is German. Like, so you can see like there's such a huge contrast in the both of us. But when I was the person for her, and when she was the person for me, like, we just sort of know. And right now she's my biggest supporter because I make content. I recently got into Web3 and I make video content, and she's one of my biggest supporters, like no one else. So I guess that's just what I mean. Like, if you meet the right person, and that's really your soulmate, and you feel the zing. I don't know if you've seen the movie Charles Obadiah. If you feel that zing and that click, I guess you're gonna know. It doesn't really matter.
So Zara, I do have a question for you, right? Because like I said, every place is different, every country is different, every culture is different. But so the question I have for you is this: so when you guys met on day one, was was money and was money an issue? What was it? Or for you, was it just, oh, I liked her because of how she spoke? She liked you because of how you looked, how you carried yourself? Is that what drew you together?
Okay, I like that you asked this question. This is what I mean. My wife. I know this is a recorded space. Yes, I know I'm responsible for everything I'm saying, but I'm not gonna say like any bad stuff. So yeah. But I met, funny enough, I'm a Nigerian. Like, yes, there's a lot of people who are into scamming in Nigeria. And funny enough, when I met my wife, I was trying to scam her. Like and I was into scam 100%. I'm not ashamed of saying it, but when she didn't even know me, like because she thought I was someone else, and but I guess that someone else was just a picture, and she fell in love with me. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but she really fell in love with me without meeting me. So I always ask her the same thing, and I'm like, oh, okay, how 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 did you like finally get to accept you really love the person? And she's like, then she said, like, a person is a person, but a picture is not a person. It is like a person deep down is a person, and I guess I understand what she means by that. And I get it a lot. People are, oh, you married her to get a visa, or you married her for something. But guess what? We are making a decision to be in Nigeria. Uh, she's gonna relocate down to Nigeria, and yeah, we're not even gonna relocate. So that's like a big middle finger to everybody who's saying, "Hey, you married your wife for this, and that." And like I said, right now she's my biggest supporter, and I don't even mean in a financial way, but like the things she tell me, why are you not on Spaces? You slowed down posting on X. You haven't made a new video and stuff like that. So, like I said, it's really the person and how you click and vibe. And if you really meet that person, that's truly your soulmate, then everything becomes 100% easier.
Man, Zara, your story is very fascinating because I think what happened to you was when you guys together, whatever. I think she changed how your mind works, and and you kind of, it's weird like how it happens. This is nothing new. We have one intention that might not be what people might what people might like, but I think eventually what happened was she rubbed off on you. It happened to me too. I wasn't always like this. My wife, the same thing, man. I was crazy. I was a nuts guy, man. But her values rubbed off on me, and it altered the way I approach life in general. So that does happen. But yeah, man, I appreciate you for giving us your story. Like I said, this space is not a place to judge anyone. We're here to just learn. We're here to learn from each other. So that's what we're trying to do here, man. So I appreciate you, Zahara, for telling us. But definitely do listen to your wife, bro. If you make video content, you need to do them every single day.
My biggest supporter, like she really is. And what you said, I think now she's rubbing it off on me, and I'm getting better. I don't know what I mean. Like, I don't know if you get what I mean.
Oh, no. I definitely understand. It happens. It happens. It's when you
now I'm better. I'm better than I've been. I'm more confident.
100%.
And knowing that there's just someone there who supports you, like the way she does, then
No, Zara. Like I said, there's nothing like it when you have. It doesn't even really have to be from your wife. It could be from your friends or family. When people give you that support system, it makes you a better person, man. You make better decisions for sure, 100%. All right, guys, I appreciate. Let me keep going. I want to spread the mic out, but I don't want to take too much on one speaker. I appreciate you guys for coming up to talk. Let me go to Crypto Body. See here, okay. Crypto Body has been on our space before. I think she was one of the few females that was on. Let me give you the mic. The mic is yours. What you want to say? Go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, Crypto Body. What's up? What's up? What do you think about all this stuff, man? Give us your view.
Okay, so I just got out of something really complicated like yesterday. So I met this person, and this person said he was single, but he was in a relationship of 3 years. And how I found out was really funny. Like, we talked for like 3 months, went out and everything. He asked me to be his girlfriend. No, he was not very wealthy. Nah, not even close. Yeah. So that's why when I heard people saying girls want you for your money and everything, not all girls. Like, there are girls that are also vulnerable and getting hurt out here, man. We are actually getting hurt. You know, I think you get damaged by someone else, and then you try to take it out on an innocent person that knows nothing about what you went through from someone else. You get? I think that's why everywhere is damaged. Yeah, no trust. This one is hurting this one because someone else hurts him. I want to hurt you because this one. I don't know. I don't know why the guy did what he did though, but I don't know why. So my question is, why would a man that is in a serious relationship ask another girl out, lead her on, make her fall in love, and after some time tells the girl that, the way he even did it was so horrible. He took a picture of his babe cooking, took a picture of her ass, sent it to me, and was like, "My baby girl is cooking. We just had fun. Can you move on?"
Wait, damn, wait. Holy shit. Hold on a second. So
It's a view once. No, I didn't know what hit me. If I knew that was what he was sending in the view once, I would have probably used my second phone to screenshot it so I can show other people that this is what I actually went through from someone, yeah? So, and this person, before this person came into my life and we spoke for 3 months. 3 months is not 3 days, yeah? That's a whole lot of time. I told you all the people that have hurt me in the past, I begged you not to hurt me. And you were like, no, I'm not like that. I'm not that kind of person. I won't do such to you. And you did worse. I know I've been hurt in the past, but no one has ever taken a picture of the new girl or the girl they're dating and sent it to me and be like, move on, we just had fun. It could have been worse. Oh, yeah, you also added that. It could have been worse.
Hold on. Wait. Quit the body. I have a question. So that doesn't make any sense. Like, so why? Why?
Yeah, I asked why. He said if he had told me he had a girlfriend from the onset, I wouldn't have done anything with him.
Okay.
I wouldn't have given him listening ears.
Okay, so the other question I have for you is this: were you don't have to answer. This is recorded space. I just want to know, were you with him physical?
Yeah.
That's why, man.
Well,
yeah, that's the reason. I that because I'm telling you, I'm not. Look, the moment a female gets physical with a guy, the guy has if the guy has true interest in the female, they'll stick around for a very long time because that was his primary goal from the beginning, man. I think that might be. Look, I'm not trying to hate on my fellow guys. I'm just speaking truth here.
No. I'm not asking anybody to hate. I'm just saying why. Like, I'm asking a question. I'm like, why would a guy in a 3 years relationship, according to how I later found out, why would you tell a girl you're single, talk to this girl for 3 months, and then just do that? Like, why would someone do that?
Okay, so I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna give the mic to MSB because I haven't spoken in a while, and I'll go to other speakers that haven't spoken. So my opinion, this is what I think, right? Just from my history of this stuff, is whenever a guy does this, he's just bored, man. He just feels like he feels okay. Guys are like sharks. Guys are hunters. Guys want to go hunting. We want to go hunt for the next next food, right? So that urge never gets fulfilled. And I think that's what happens. So if a guy is in a relationship for 3 years with his female, he's not satisfied at home. He is looking for stuff out there. And once he gets it, he goes back to his house. He's not going to leave his wife or girlfriend. He's just looking for he's looking for something different. And once and the funny thing is this stuff doesn't end, by the way, because the moments this guy messes with another female and goes back home, he's gonna keep looking. It's not gonna stop. It's like it's a black hole. So it's something I went through when years ago is when guys, some, not all, some guys, a lot of guys, they it's it, that need for female attention, for female whatever, it doesn't, it's a black hole. It's not enough. It's never enough. If a guy is with the most beautiful girl you've ever seen, he's with her for 2 3 years, he's going to look somewhere else after. It's just, so a lot of guys are like that. Unfortunately, that's how it is. We saw what's that guy, the girl's name, Halle Berry. Halle Berry was with this guy, Eric Benet, I think, or Lenny Kravitz. I think Eric Benet or Kravitz. I can't remember. But at that time, Halle Berry was considered one of the most beautiful women probably in the country, right? He had an affair with somebody else. It happens all the time. So it's not like, don't beat yourself down for going through this. But I would say that if you're a female and you're listening, my advice to you is you should understand that guys want only one thing. And the only way for you to know if that's not the only thing looking for is you need to be able to hold out. You need to be able to hold out as long as possible. That if that's just my advice. But let me give the mic to MSB, man. What do you think? She was asking, why is it that guys, guys have a partner for 3 years, but they will come out, step out, and go trying to look for something else outside. Why?
Well, Mike, can you hear me?
Oh, MSB, yes, I can hear you, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. This is my take. First off, I want to say sorry for the shitty thing that actually happened to you, but this is my take on this matter. It's unfortunate for what actually happened. If we have answers to it, it might be on various levels. And the key thing there is that when we see kind of individual doing these kind of acts, we always say that there's a state of irresponsibility in the state of his mind, because he's creating a chaos that is going to build up, that is going to create so much ripple effects to his family, to his circle, and to his circle of friends. Now, you might ask, why did he do it? It's just a crazy selfish interest. That's just it. Do you understand? For him to have looked beyond some certain things and say, okay, I just wanna test outside. I just wanna try it outside. Do you understand? And there might not be any good reasons to say, fine, to some certain person, I said, what he did is actually cool. But at the end of the day, it is not cool, because in as much as hiding it from you, he's also hiding it from his wife. He's also hiding it from his kids, if he has kids. But at the end of the day, like I said, he's creating a ripple effect for himself that he's not yet to be aware of the damage that's going to actually happen on the long run. But for you, this is what I would suggest to you. Ain't going to be easy moving on. And this what has actually happened is going to make you hard in the sense that the next guy that's going to come is going to probably suffer. But I want you to try and understand that yes, it's going to damage your trust. Yes, it's going to damage some certain compass that you have for the next person that's going to come. But at the end, you just need to be brave, keep an open mind, and move on. It's a lesson, yes. But on his own part, the question stands, why did he do it? I take it is for selfish interest. Do you understand? And there are whole lots of them on the time on as it is, because there are several ways we have actually played the story to you. We don't want to butter anything to say, okay, what he actually did is cool, or what he did is what has been going on. But when it comes to this generation, when it comes to relationship, when it comes to marriage, when it comes to building that relationship, it's 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 um it's not rocket science to say. I said something earlier. I said me and my lady were been together for like 7 years before we decided to cross the bridge recently. And you know what that means? It means that you need to understand both worlds, the weather that is going on there. She needs to understand the weather is going on in my own world. Building that that solid foundation of understanding each other is not easy. And not to talk of someone that have actually build you a smoke screen. At the same time, still have that consciousness to go back home and still build another smoke screen for his real family. So that person, I just call them a disease because they don't know what you're doing. Do you understand? Just look at the person that he doesn't know what he's doing. Still a kid. That's my take. Still a kid because he lacks a level of responsibility at that level. Do you understand? And please just take it easy. Just take it easy. I know it's not easy for you to actually witness what you get from this crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah, bro. MSB, and dudes can be vicious. Same thing, females can be vicious too. It goes both ways. I don't think. I honestly, I don't even know who cheats more, man. Men cheats more, women cheat more. I don't know, but all I know is it is crazy out there, man. 2025, I think it's just the difference between when I was a lot younger, messing around with females, and now, oh my god, now I saw a video yesterday. I'm gonna try to find this video. I saw a video yesterday. The guy was 25. He had two girlfriends at the same time, and they're both with him at the same time. One was 21, other one 23. They were doing the interview. This was, I mean, and they showed their faces too, man. So you just go to show you that there's no the days of morality and all that shit is gone, man. In my opinion, because I just think that the times it's so different now that people look at the girl that she had she only I don't know she slept with like almost 100 men in one day or something, and she was on camera showing her face talking about her experience. That's how you know that society is in decline, man. When you have people willingly talking about stuff like this, that was taboo topics years ago. Now people are openly talking about, not even people, women are openly talking about they've been with 100 men in one day, and they want to break one. She wants to do 1,000. That's a record. So society's in decline, man, and it's crazy, man. That's why. Well, I'm sorry, Crypto Baddie, that you went through this. But my advice to you, man, if you're really serious about finding a guy, if you're really serious, my advice to you is don't hold out. Hold out as long as possible. Plus, focus on yourself. Don't like dudes are very, and especially for the women that are attractive, you're going to attract 50, 60 guys. How are you going to know which one is good? It's almost impossible to know. And another advice is, I'll say, I've been through this before, man, is guys will say anything and everything to get what they want. And they want that one thing. Anything and everything. I'm going to say it again. Anything and everything to get what they want. And they want that one thing. My brother was like that, and my brother, every girl back then, he settled down now. The dude just had a baby. Guys settled down. It's so funny how life is. It feels like, why is it that all the bad guys are the ones that eventually get married and have a good life? Because a lot of us, me and including a lot of other guys, we've done some crazy stuff, and now I'm settled down. Now I'm good. But my brother, I remember every girl he met was, "I love you." Every girl, "I love you." I'll marry you. It got to a point where, no joke, I know guys that will buy a female a ring, all because they want to get that thing. Is the crazy got yo? This is so. My females listening, I know a lot of us are in crypto, but I like stuff, space like this. We talk about topics that are totally different. For my females listening, I want you to understand this. Guys will do whatever it takes to get what they want. They will buy you a ring to get what they want and don't marry you at the end. No joke. It happens all the time. So it is vicious out there. And unfortunately, the more vicious guys are, they create vicious females too. Hey, trouble. I, let me give the mic to guys I haven't spoken yet. We do our last speaker.
Please, 1 minute.
Yes, yeah, June, please go, please go. No, go, please go ahead.
All right, I just want to add to what you said. Yeah, sometimes, not sometimes, most of the time. Yeah, let's just call a spade a spade. Women cheat more. The difference is that men make it more obvious.
Wait, June. Did you just say women cheat? Jesus Christy. Hey.
I will say with my full chest. Like I told you, this conversation, I keep emotions at the door.
Eesh.
You understand?
Do you know, June, I've heard this before, and I sometimes refuse to believe it. It's scary, man.
No, that's the truth. This conversation is not for people that are emotional. No. This is a logical conversation that requires us to put our emotions in check and face reality. Okay? So when I heard you talk about men cheating, men doing this, men doing that, most of the time, I am not a saint. Most women are not, likewise men. But let's just face the reality. Women cheat more. Men make it more obvious. That's simply it. Now, how do you explain a woman that is open to relationship? She's keeping one man according to what the world is saying. But she already has 4 engagement rings that she does not wear, waiting for the man that will come out and finally wed her on the altar.
Damn.
Is that not wickedness in high places?
Remember what I said? I said guys are vicious, but women, like what she said right now, that's some stuff. Yo, like I refuse to believe that women cheat more because I don't want to believe it, but it makes sense to me, man, because men, like I said, guys are very loud and talk a lot, but women could be they could very, very, very vicious if they want to. Damn, that's cold, man.
Cool. Okay, now talking about it, Dr. Rafa, please. The greatest gift a man can get as a wife is a woman that has discipline. That's a woman that respects you with her body. If a woman does not respect you with her body, it's not just telling you I love you. What you want from a woman is respect. So if a woman cannot respect you with her body, that relationship has already hit the rock even before it started. Now, I have this girlfriend, yeah? She's not a girlfriend, she's actually my customer because I run the real life business. This lady was dating a well-known man, but before she finally settled down with that man, which she has a family with, she told me that I'm too beautiful to have just one man. Wow. I was like, what do you mean by that? She said, during her own days, am I not looking at her, that she collected 10 engagement rings from 10 different men. Then I asked her, these men you collected 10 engagement rings with are obviously having sex with you. She said, yes. So I told her, how did you walk down that aisle with that man you call your husband now, knowing fully well you did not respect her with your body? She said, who made me a judge of that? So I'll leave us with this conscious question. How do people sleep, knowing fully well that they are hurting people they are trying to forge a lifetime relationship with?
Whoo, man, June, I swear, I if I ever have this space again, I'm gonna DM you personally to come co-host for me, because man, holy shit, like you're saying things that people don't want to hear, and I think people should hear it. Holy shit, that's crazy.
Cool. Can I give you another angle?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Right. Now, the reason why women are not caught is because of the silence and cowardice of men, whatever you choose to call it. Now, I'll give you an instance. If I decide to keep a side chick today, I have a promising relationship, my side chick is going to want to become the main chick, because we both know no matter what the man does for the side chick, as long as the main chick has not lost her place, is going to be the woman to die for. The side chick wants to become the main chick. But when it comes to men, side niggas don't want to be main dudes, though. Bro, I've seen what you did with that nigga. I don't want to be that nigga. So you see, men keep quiet because men understand that if a man opens his mouth, many marriages, that I can tell you to for a fact, 90% of marriages would crash. Men keep the sanity of the society. That was why I said something at the beginning of this space. Masculinity is a cost the society has put on men. You have to protect the sanity of the space. Because if men open their mouths to say what they have done with women that you know. I remember in my school days when I used to go and drink with some of my friends, there were some girls I must have done something with in my department. I couldn't just, because of the way dad and my had strong males, and they had brought me to understand the consequences of being promiscuous hard on men and women. I would probably just keep quiet and not really say my own escapade to some of these girls because I'm not a kiss and tell. But man, when you hear what comes out from the mouth of some of these guys, you are fucking gonna be scared. Like it is not logically possible for men to cheat more than women because women hold the key to sex. It's not possible. We just want to protect the society and make people think that men do it more, so that we don't create monsters in the men.
So you're saying basically we live in a society where the women will hurt the men will hurt the women, and we'll figure it out, and eventually some guy will settle down with a good chick. Some chick will settle down with some good guy eventually. So basically, there's no solution to this then, man. If this is because this is not something that's just in Nigeria, man. This is something that's like globally, right? So men are the hunters, the women are the hunted. But there's some times when women are very smart where they don't want to be the hunted. They're the hunters now. The women are the hunters now. They're the one basically in control now. And this is why I said I am so happy I'm married. God damn, I cannot survive in this environment, man. Holy shit. Like who's gonna be going through this, man? The emotional drama, man. I can't go through this in 2025, man. God damn.
The solution is just to vet properly on your own end and realize that there isn't, you can't do everything. And crypto buddy, I am really sorry about what you must have gone through, but please, there is something self-aware guys do, and I want you to do going forward in your relationships. Men have this, self-aware men, they try to vet the past of their partners. Now, sometimes it could be counterproductive because it looks like you're being judgmental, but most times it gets you to understand where this person is coming from. I do not believe that only men should vet women's past. I believe women equally should vet men's past. You can't have done Yahoo, you can't have been a ritualist, you can't have been a kidnapper, you can't have been sleeping all around and triggering your novelty gene and tell me you want to carry those bodies. Because trust me, promiscuity, looking at promiscuity, it affects women from the point of pair bonding. Do you know where it affects men? It doesn't affect men as pair bonding. It affects men from the point of novelty. So that guy who was with his girlfriend, all he just came for you was novelty. He wants to just sleep with you. You're just like an added core. So I want you to take accountability from moving forward and do your possible best to do background check of whomever you are going to be with. Because trust me, this streets is so bad. Niggas gonna say things that you want to hear just to eat. You understand? Like June will say, I'm not a saint. You're not a saint. Everybody's just giving themselves. So please, you really want to know the background of the person. And like Kool said, hold it out. Hold out the pie. But you want to hold out, you want to know the background. Because it is many friends, married men, where we are going now, they don't carry their rings. They must be, they don't carry their rings. They don't put their rings on pocket.
Damn.
I even have these ones that will tell you, don't worry, this ring will still attract women. Some of them teach their rings. So you see, I want you to understand how deep it is. I remember when I just entered school, there was a woman I was teaching, and she made a joke that she was going to come to Benin and maybe I'll come see her in my hotel, in her hotel. And my mom kind of heard that joke. And my mom sat me down think I was like 15 or 16, and my mom told me what was about to happen. My mom said, I want you never to go near that woman. She wants you to knock her.
Hey,
and when you cross a man's territory, whatever that man does to you.
Bro, your mom was telling you this. How old are you? How old are you then?
Bro, my mom and dad are one of the reasons that I've come to understand relationships. My mom did not hide these things from us as kids.
Okay. So that's another thing. Do you think? So after you, I'm gonna go to Adama and Oluwatobi. Right, they haven't spoken yet. But so Dr. Rafa, do you believe parents should tell their do you think parents should tell their kids everything, from everything, what's going on, tell their daughters, tell their sons, or do you think they should kind of hide it from them, or you let them learn on their own? What do you think about that?
I think you should tell them what they need to know. Obviously, you can't be completely truthful with the person, but you tell them what you need to know. When my mom had that kind of conversation, she came to pick me for when I was teaching. I just finished secondary school. I just had that conversation. The man didn't even know that was my mom. My mom had to tell me the nature of the world. My mom is the reason why I cannot see a girl and a guy walking on the street and I'm going to approach a man. My mom tells me you are violating territories, and this is what can happen. Because if you allow children go to learn some things outside, there is going to be lies that will be told them. You will tell somebody, will tell you, don't worry, as a man, you can knock people's wives and no level, nothing will happen. But your papa, if you don't do if you don't jump fence one time, tell you, say, man will find you. People have killed and died for wars.
Oh no, yeah, no, Dr. Rafa, remember that guy, right? I'm not sure what country he's from. The guy in viral, man. The dude that slept with everyone. Like he's in jail right now, right? Right? Did they arrest him, right?
I didn't follow up on that story.
No. He's not arrested. He's doing fine. Ill and healthy with his family, please.
And didn't one of the females who was with, she committed suicide, right? Because her
that's on the news.
Damn. So it's so crazy to me, because the older you get, for me, I don't treasure destroying what I've built. At the same time, I have self-control, right? And I think that's one thing a lot of guys, young guys, need to build. Self-control. It's like it will change your life, man. And I wish I knew this when I was younger, because the energy you use to chase women, why don't you put that energy into building a business? Why don't you put that energy into trying to make money? Why don't you put that energy into trying to create something that'll build something for you and your family, man? That's kind of like my issue. I'm not saying guys should have fun, but I wish, like right now, my brain, my mentality is so different. I wish I was like this when I was younger, because I wasted so much time of my life, man, doing things that weren't valuable. Like all the girls I mess with now, where are they now? What like, I don't even know their names, man. I don't know their names. I don't know what they're doing. There's no value. What value did they give me? And that's what I'm saying. Like right now, if you're young in this space right now, I would advise you to, I'm not saying don't have fun. What I'm saying is don't put too much energy into chasing women, man. You should put that in. If you put that energy, guys, this is no joke. No joke. I heard this 2 days ago. I watched the video. It was one of a scientist from back in the day. I don't remember his name. He was one of he created like the light bulb, something crazy, a genius. He said that he was tempted to castrate himself so he could focus on building something, because the urge as a guy, you have that urge all the time. It could derail you from your goal. And I think if you as a young person, I would advise you to that urge, that drive, use it to something positive. If women is your goal, fine, do it later. Don't let that be your end all be all, man, because man, all these years, I'm like, everything I did in the past, it didn't help me. No, I wish I used that energy that I used back then to build something. Because if you put that energy to something else, trust me, you're going to be much, much better, man.
Cool. I want to point out something scientific. I want you to understand, and I want all men to key into this and know how to tame it. The thing is, men need sex.
No, don't, Rafa. There's a difference. Need. No, oh boy. Wait. There's a difference between need. There's a difference between need and being obsessed with it. Okay, go.
If you understand the way the prostate works and how sex is important for the prostate, sex is an evolutionary need for men. It's normal. But men have to learn that the gift of testosterone is also a cost. Because it is testosterone that drives you, that increases your sexual drive. But it's the same testosterone that wants to make you to conquer the world, to become that man. So you have to understand those trade-offs. And you have to understand the consequences of feeding the need for sex part. So you see, it's testosterone it comes with its pros and cons. The cons is that you see that sex part men are actually, it's not that men really love it, but men just want to have it. Do your stuff and go. This is just scientific. On the other hand, it makes you conquered. So you have to understand that this is your shortcoming as a man. You have to understand that this is a potential problem, so you can consciously make better decisions. Trust me, cool. Many men are on autopilot. They make mistakes. And imagine you agree with me. They make mistakes and they don't know why they are making these mistakes. This is a flaw in some of your nature, which you have to think about.
Dr. Rafa, can I ask you a quick question? Are you married? If yes, how long?
I'm not married, but I've been in a relationship for 4 years and
Okay. Now let me tell you, I know what Kool will tell you, and I like the fact that you mentioned something. Kool, I'll just use 1 minute. I just want to cap some few things that has been mentioned. You said sex is a man's need or want. Yes, I think you're correct, but I like the fact that you did not use the word sex with multiple women. So sex can be a man's need, but that does not mean you should have it with good alliance. So you can choose. You can choose it to be one woman. So that is it. I'm sure that is what Kool will want to tell you. If I decide it boils down to self-discipline, I'll tell you. And I wanted to ask one question to those that are married here. I'll tell you, my brother, you are wasting your time as a single man running after a woman. When you get married, you would attract the best of women. The temptation is even more when you are married. I'll tell you. You see that time now that you think you are the Superman, you are not even there yet. I am telling you. I'll tell you. I am based in Ghana. I train in one of the best gym in Ghana, and I train with celebrities here. Oh boy. And I'll tell you, when I started going to the gym, I wear my ring, and that was the time that I get attention from top women in this community. Now, what do they see in you? They are seeing a ready-made man 100%. That knows how to balance his life. So the reason why I'm telling you that all of them here that are married can tell you and will give you the answer. They're not even attractive yet. Get that ring on your hands.
Bro, you evergreen 100% correct. I can't even say that. I would tell you this for a fact, and I would tell you that's the reason why like I say, when you get older, you make decisions that benefit your future and all that stuff. That's the reason why I took myself out of where I used to live in California. I moved away from my friends. I've done, guys, I'm so busy with time now. I don't have time to even focus on anything else, man. So that's what I've done to keep myself sane. But I do agree with freaking evergreens. Being a married dude, 100% you're more attractive more. I don't know. It's so weird.
That's what I'm going. Let me quickly round it up. I just want to tell you that everything boils down to self-discipline.
100%.
So no matter how, I'll tell you every day, I'm a person that I speak in public, I meet with a lot of people, I have been a researcher. So one thing is, if we want to talk about a topic, I can go on the positive or the negative side. I can do both. I'll try to make sure I balance. Now, there's the exposure. I met a lot of people that if I show you my inbox, I've seen women coming directly to tell me that I just want to fuck you. I will cater for the views. And I am married, I didn't know. Now, let's not go there, but what I'm trying to put into your head is the fact that you need to own up to it as a man and stand for your decision at every point in life. So if you want to be the responsible man, please be. That's what I'll tell you. And there's this saying I used to tell every woman that comes around me. I'll tell you, please be the woman God created you to be. You're a woman. You are meant to be led by somebody. Make sure you choose the right person to walk your path with. And be human. Don't contend with men. Rather collaborate with them, please. The economy or what we have now, the problem is because it's from the fact that we're not having men that are wanting to be women, women that are wanting to be men. I'll tell you, immediately we can put our senses back, and I'll tell you, this thing we got here by some misindoctrination, because one way the woman thinks she has the right to one man, and somehow, somewhere in our head, we have been made to think that we just have to be with one man. I'll tell you the truth, if it's not working, you have the right to pull out. So try to just be yourself, take your time. Enough of all this indoctrination, enough of justification by your influences, your environment. A lot of people got married out of pity. A lot of people got married out of demand, out of family pressure. A lot of people will still do the same thing. A lot of people will do it because they're getting older and they're not seeing a lot of things. And I'll tell you, many people got it right at their first trial. And many of us will go through the sons of Adam and many sons of daughters of Eve. So, like who said, there is no solution to this stuff. So stick to what works for you. Try to be your best. And when you make that decision, try not to regret it. Just learn from it. Thank you.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Let me give the mic. Let me give the mic to Oluwatobi. Hasn't spoken yet, man. This dude's been in for a while, man. After you, I'll give the mic to Harry. Also, Oluwatobi, the mic is yours. June, please don't go anywhere, man. You're the only female here. And guys, if you have any other females listening, please request on the mic, man. I want to hear from you guys, man. All right. So
good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Cool. It's my first time on the channel, and I was just in my room listening to my friend. He was playing the something, and I was so Hello, can everybody hear me?
Oh, you're fine, bro. I can hear you nice and clear. Go ahead, bro.
Right, so I was listening to a friend of mine was tuned in, and then I felt I needed to join in, and I really appreciate every contribution so far. I really, really appreciate everybody's perspective, and I'm so sorry about crypto lady or something. I've forgotten her name. I just want to say something. I agree with what most people said, being that it's as a result of their own perspective over time, what they've seen, experienced, and all that. And I just want to re-emphasize what has been said so far. I'm not saying anything new, but I just want to say it like you said, Mr. Cool, and somebody else said that it all boils down to discipline. Okay, you already said, Mr. Cool, you said several people in this generation that we find ourselves in, their morality has really gone down. There is everybody, in fact, I hear people say a lot of stuff every day, and I'm usually amazed. People keep saying things like there's no one truth, there are several truths, there are a lot of stuff. They say there's no one single truth, that there are. I've forgotten the way they say it, philosophy and all that. It makes, it brings about confusion where there's no basic, when there's no basic truth, something that we can all hold on to and call the real deal. Because now we are discussing so many things, saying so many things, this is how it ought to be. Some other people don't believe all these things we're saying. They believe, no, it ought to be the other way, it ought to be this, it ought to be that. Whether as a result of their background, their parenting, whatever, the environment, the society. But just like you already emphasized, things are not the way it was before. And now we have LGBTQ people contending for that. Then we have women rights advocates. We have this, we have that, and there's just a whole lot of labaloo. But just like Mr. Cool has been saying, it boils down to your own personal discipline, okay? Whatever it is you hold there, and then you value, okay, as whatever it is your own self-worth, is, then you attract such people as well. You don't go looking for somebody who is out of your league. I mean, somebody who doesn't believe in the things you believe in. And just like we advise, you advise Crypto Buddy, you take your time in these things. Relationship is not something you just rush into and then, you give into whatever demands. Guys will see anything, like everybody has said. Guys will see, and they will travel, they will spend so much just to do that one thing. They will climb 7 hills, 7 waters, whatever, to do whatever it is they want to do.
Bro, guys with some guys will fly from, they will fly 12 hours to go meet a female. I'm telling you, guys, that's why I said about, you just said it, self-control. Can you imagine flying 12 hours overseas to go meet a female for stuff? That's why I said about how self-control, man. And I'm saying again, if you are a young person in this space right now, I implore you, find a way to build out self-control and use that energy for something else. For real.
Yeah, that's true. As you were saying this, I just began to reflect on the times when I was quite young, and my parents, sometimes they'll tell you some things in your my native language. They will say, while we're sitting down, we can see more than you, even when you climb on top of a tree. I don't know those who understand what I mean by that. They usually tell us things, don't do this, don't do that. But in our exuberance and all that, we still want to do them. So right now, as you're advising the younger generation, how I wish they will listen.
Yes,
usually
100%.
You just think you are being, this guy's been.
No. 100% correct. I do remember this image in my brain. I remember very, very well. I was in the hallway, and this older guy, man, he came up to me. He said, "You need to slow down." And I didn't understand what he meant. It was give me advice, man. You're right. Most people won't listen, but at the same time, I'll still say it anyway, because maybe some will listen. Some will listen because the around the period when I'm talking about, I spend so much energy chasing females, chasing women, while there's some guys around me that are buying houses. Those houses they bought back then were going for like 100,000. Those houses now in 2024 cost almost $2 million now. Imagine remember, guys, all I needed to do was learn this stuff and go borrow money from the bank, buy a property back then. If I used the energy I used to chase females back then, I would have built something spectacular, because some people did. That's my point about, like, there's a reason why young people should have self-control and use that energy that they're using to chase females, use it to build something spectacular for yourself, man. That's what I'm saying.
All right, I really appreciate that. And then I just would like to add one more thing before I drop the mic this evening. Once again, I say thank you for the opportunity. Okay, so one more thing is that as individuals, even despite our many differences across race, across country, across religion, across several spaces and whatsoever it is we segregate ourselves with, I believe there's still a basic truth. I mean, I believe there's, we are all humans, and there's a way we relate to one another, of course. And there's this nature, this subtle stuff, consciousness in us that tells us that, there are wrong and there are right. There are real things that we know that when we do them, it's wrong. Apart from what most people are clamoring for now, wanting right for every very nonsensical stuff. Because if you want right for everyone, how about the person who wants to shoot everybody is also a want or a will or whatever. So maybe we would advocate for such people too. But what I'm saying is that there is humans, we know actually the right and the wrong, even for those who have bad upbringing, bad childhood, victims of situation and circumstances and all that. Despite all that, we still have this innate consciousness that tells us that this is right and this is wrong. So this is how I see it. This is what I think, and this is what I want to advise each and every one in the space, that as young ones and as whatever we are, whatever stage, whatever age, we should, just like Kula said, learn self-discipline and humanity, because there's one thing that I love about the Bible. It emphasizes the word love. I would be very, there are several definitions of that today anyway. But the truth is, if I'm, and that's why I'm using the word humanity. If I care about somebody else, I wouldn't want to do things that will hurt that person.
Mm-hmm.
So, with regards to you having multiple sexual partners, being unfaithful, having a relationship and then calling out to another, being selfish, actually, yes, that's it. It's an intentional act because normally we are all selfish. We all want things for ourselves, but it's human for us to step out of our selfishness and try to do something better. Try to watch out for our neighbors. Try to do something good. I'm so sorry I'm taking time. We had this conversation yesterday with the same person that was listening to this that made me join, and I really appreciate I'm able to share my views, and I love each and every one of us. God bless you. Thank you.
I appreciate you. Thank you for the input, man. Great input, man. I like I said, guys, this is why I told you guys already. It's the Sunday spaces are always the best ones, because we talk about real life stuff that actually matters for individuals, man. I love the fact that people actually have different views, their own views, which I love to learn from. I love to listen. We do have 30 minutes left before we end. We've been on for it'll be 3 hours, man. Guys, it's crazy. This is how fast time goes. We've been on here for 2 hours and 26 minutes, man. So just real quick, we have about 350 people live right now on Twitter Live, over 100 on Twitter Spaces, about a good number on YouTube. Thank you for coming to the space, guys. We're here every single day. Monday through Thursday, I do 1 hour spaces, talk about the crypto markets. On Friday, we do a weekly show, a weekly recap. Saturday is our alpha show where we talk about airdrops and alpha. Sunday is our everything space, man. So we have like 30 minutes left. And what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to give each of you like a quick 5 minutes closing thoughts on what you think. What advice would you give the young people for 2025 or for the future? Just like 5 minutes each. And let me start with MSB first, and I'll kind of go around the speaker role. And I want to end. I'm going to end with June because she's the only female on the stage. I appreciate you, June, for staying on. So I'm going to give each of you 5 minutes to just tell us what you think about the discussion so far and what advice you give people for 2025 or for the future. So MSB, Greg, I'll give 5 minutes, bro. 5 minutes, and I'll cut you off at 5 minutes. So MSB, please go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I'm cool. Thank you so much. Hope you can hear me well.
Oh, you're fine, bro. Go ahead.
Okay, good. Today's topic has been mind-blowing and an eye-opener, and I appreciate everybody for coming on board to talk about the different experience when it comes to this topic. I'm not going to spend too much of 5 minutes. I'm just going to spill one or two. This is what I'll say. A lot has been going on, and in all of this, everything has its different timelines. Back in the days, it's different from how things are now, right? And back in the days, it used to be writing love letters, but today we have OnlyFans and social media. I mean, the whole crazy 9 years, right? So communication has changed. Moral compass has changed. So now, my take for the younger generation is this, because for us, in the league of KoolCrypto, we are more like the old fine wine and still the new fine wine because we're experiencing both timelines, and we've had that so much experience to actually share you one or two things that you need to understand when it comes to this new realm that we experience when it comes to relationship. This is what I'll say. Self-discipline is key. If you wake up in the morning and you pray and you come to understand you have responsibilities you need to handle. You have a wife, you're expecting a child, or you have bills to pay, and in all of this, you will not think to yourself. So people say, they're just being too focused. There are pleasures by the side, but at the end of the day, would you want to dip your toe into a murky water that you cannot actually clean off? Would you want to actually stain something that you feel that is going to cause ripple effects to your family, to yourself? At the end of the day, you might not see some certain things, you understand, but this is what I would say to the younger ones. Try as much as you can to filter information. Try as much as you can to have self-discipline. Try as much as you can to balance, have that balance. It's not easy to actually have that balance. But at the same time, you need to understand that whatever you're doing right now is for the better build up for you, for your circle, for your family, and for your kids that are coming. Because whatever you're planting now would definitely have to be harvested a couple of times that you're living on. Do you understand? So ain't gonna be easy, but just keep a level head while at it, and at the same time try as much as you can to stay disciplined and be focused on your goals. I believe when you're busy, you won't have so much distraction. That's my take. That's my take. If you have some sheer real focus on some things that you're doing, you will definitely have some certain distraction. That's my honest truth. It's not like temptation won't come along the way. They will. That's a fact. They will. That was why I said try to find the balance in it while you're trying to distract you. So that's my take. Thanks so much.
Yeah, man. MSB, thank you. Yeah, that was exactly 5 minutes long. I appreciate you for that. Thank you for the quick inputs. So I'm just gonna, like I said, 5 minutes, and I'm gonna end with June. She's gonna have the last word, man. All right. So let me give the mic to Harjo. I can't see any. Harold. That's it. Am I saying it right? I can't pronounce that name. That's hard, man. Harold Hedgie. That's not IOD. That's IOD. Nah. What are you talking about? Nah. Oh, okay. IOD. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. Yeah, okay. I don't think you can hear it. So let me give the mic to Rollins. Oh, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. What's up, bro?
Thanks for giving me the mic. It's an honor to attend this. I've been waiting for this for all days. Actually, I'm with my wife listening to everything you have been saying. She was just like, this is top notch. She wished to be attending this kind of piece every time. Joe, I've been looking for this opportunity to join the space and talk to Cole because he's a great man, and every little advice he gives is a top notch. I am from Nigeria, an oral maxillofacial resident doctor. And back then, when I was doing my house job, which we call internship, I was like, I had to make a decision that will limit my chances of being closer to women's around. Because I have to, thinking of future is not entails only your, maybe like money, looking forward for how to earn. Your futures involve your wives and your children.
Mm.
And that always makes you to know what you want and how to prosper in life. So making a decision in marriage, for the young ones, I married 2022, not quite long. But what I will always say is that always look for a woman that you have a synergetic effect. That what I mean is that you have like mind. You think almost at the same way. That is very important. It depends that you want to have a mind that always drags you down when you are thinking like 4 steps and she's already like more than 10 steps. So when you have this, it's always a checkpoint for you to know that it means and it enables you to look forward and even easier for you to prosper in life, because there are some things that will not easily drag you down on energy or negative energies. And also, the one thing I always say is for people that wants to marry, even if you're in a relationship, always meet your partner, whether male or female that is here. Meet your partner that you want to get married. Always checkmate. Are you always on the same page? Are you still on the same page? Because this thing is very important. I know some people will say they fall out of love. Love is a foundation of marriage. However, that is not what sustains marriage. Compassionate ability for you to bear with each other, tolerate each other, that's what always sustains marriage. So, whatever you see on whether he or she, always look at the positive and negative aspect. If the negative aspect outweigh the positive, please don't do that. Don't go for it. Because that is what will always make you nag on the person and will always make the person feel bad. So I pray for God in 2025 we are coming to. May you find the energy that channels and give you growth, healthy, and being prosper in life. Because everything, as Evergreen said, ability for you to restrain yourself from negative thoughts, especially as a man. Because the more once you are married, you always think that you are safe. But like, that is the genesis of the problem.
Nowadays,
you will never know that.
You have 2 minutes, bro. You have 2 minutes.
Okay, sir. I will wrap it up. So what I will say by writing everything up is that determination is the key to success in life. Be determined on whatever you want to do and always channel your energy into a positive aspect. Thank you very much.
Yo, I love that. I love the fact that you and your wife listen to space, man. That's pretty cool. I remember we did this. So I don't do this all the time. On the Sunday space, normally very diverse. This is the second time we've done this where we focus strictly on relationships, whatever. And the last one we did, we had a husband and wife on the space at the same time. It was awesome. It was a great space, man. So 5 minutes again. I'm gonna give the mic to Sangrit, then Evergenius, then Cornucopia, then Rollins, and kind of go. Just 5 minutes, guys. So Sangrit, then the Evergenius. 5 minutes. What advice you give the young people for 2025? Is hope lost? Are we just like, we just hope is lost? What do you think is gonna happen? In the next 5 years from now, or do you think a lot of guys just need to focus on themselves and whatever happens, happens? So what's your take? Give us 5 minutes, bro. The mic is yours. Sangrit, the genius.
All right, yeah, KoolCrypto. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, I was quite far away from the device, but I heard my name, so I came close. So the last thing you said, talking about what we should be expecting in the next 5 years in terms of relationship, sort of, right? That's the question.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah. In next 5 years or sort of, yeah. For relationship, I think it is going to be more than what we're talking right now, because we are progressing, we are not regressing, right? So what we are actually experiencing now, we are meant to see the upgrade side of it, right? Initially, before everybody tuned into this space, yeah, we're having discussions, and June was in here as well. So my experience so far so good with relationship, lifestyle, all of that. Yes, I'm coming from that aspect, right? So what we should expect in the next 5 years, my bro, it's gonna be very crazy, because it's not just gonna be all time. The way we look. Our parents, their time was then in the 19th centuries, right? 19th centuries. Now we are in the 20th century, right? So everything that we can see now is not as the same as our parents, encountered then. So talking about relationship in the next 5 years, bro, it's going to be very crazy. We see relationship. You meet a girl together, you get married to the girl in the next in the next 1 week. That's what we should be expecting in the next 5 years for you, bro. I'm serious with what we're talking about. So for me, my submission is just that let us just all do what you have to do, like KoolCrypto said. Instead of using energy to chase women up and down, just use it to chase money. Woman will keep looking out for you. I'm here in Lagos. I know what I say every time for you. So that's just a KoolCrypto. I really thank you for that insight you gave initially. Use that energy to chase money. When you chase money, all you have, all you want, which we chase after you. That's just all I can say to everything. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, bro. Sandwich, I appreciate your intake in the space so far, man. It's been a great. I love when people have good takes, and you had a spectacular one. I appreciate you, bro. Ever Genius, I'm gonna give you the mic. 5 minutes, and then Cornucopia, then Rollins, then June after that. Okay, so 5 minutes, bro. Evergreens, Ever Genius, let's go.
Cool. It's a wonderful space. It's a very simple yet a very complex discussion, but I like the fact that I think a lot of people have learned something, and it's impressive. Just to round up, I think I've said something. We've actually, when you were talking, I wanted to jump in and say, people are taking note of the points that are being shared here. One is try to be self-disciplined. It's just as simple as that. Get your discipline, get yourself as a man, stand for something. And on the expectant of the future, something I used to tell people, the future is not the result of the future as itself like that. No, the future is a result of the present occurrence. It's what is happening now that decides what is in the future. So if you want to think about the future, thinking the future is just going to happen, I'll tell you the future is actually the emission of what we do now. If you are picturing the next 5 years to be worse, it is just because you think that way. It's because that is what your own mentality is directing you to see. The picture will be better for those who are prepared for it, who made plans for it. So I am not expecting the world to get worse because I'll be among those that are going to make a change. That is one thing I'll tell you. I'm not going to be among those that are going to produce children that are going to be something nuisance to the community. I have this perspective. I'm not a religious person, but I used to want to know how things happen. And I did research. I used to say this. Do you know that the brain emits waves that actually designs what happens? And that is what religion has done to many of us. They bring you together because you come in unity and you affirm something. That brain emission, because of the unity, can portray into the future something unique. The same thing happens. If you want to create a partner, you want to create children, let your connection with your wife be the same. Let your environment be the same. If you all project greatness, I'm telling you, you're going to achieve it. It is not religious. It is experimental. So get yourself in that kind of belief. You don't need so much. You just need your own convictions. You need your own try to put things in the right way, please. I would not be among those that says the future is so horrible. No, because I'm going to produce one of the great children of the next future. Please try to move your perspective into that. I am not saying the future is bright, but I will be among those that is going to produce the brighter future. That is my own. I am fine about whatever. I used to say it, and I'll tell you, most of the people here are like my personal person. June is a wonderful friend, but I don't disclose it to people. You can't hear us even connect. We talk almost every day on complex issue. And her submission, the way she handles things, the way she tells me, she's even one of my advisors, but I know she would not want to agree to it. I make her talk a lot because I want to hear. I am a good listener when I really want to hear you because I want to see your perspective. So, in a nutshell, please build the future you want. Don't assume the future is horrible. Simple as that. Thank you. I yield my mic.
Man, Ever Genius, I love that last word. Build the future you want. 100% man. I agree with that. I can't even say too much about that, man. I think the next generation, we the ones that are creating them, right? So we the ones that are responsible to show them what's the right way. So this society could thrive, right? We the ones that teach them how to behave, we teach them what to do, we teach them how to be men, how to be good women, stuff like that, man. So I agree with you. The future is in our hands, man, 100%. So let me give the mic to like I said, 5 minutes, guys. So let me give the mic to Rollins, then Cornucopia, then June. So Rollins, mic is yours, Cornucopia, then June. So Rollins got 5 minutes, bro. What do you let me ask you a different question. What do you think, what advice would you give women as a guy?
Yeah, thank you
Is
so
that
much.
is that Rollins? Rollins, grab bro. What? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, 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 yes. I thought, wait, are you fighting with your wife, man? I heard her say that this what just happened, bro?
After my life, man. I don't know.
Rollins, who was that in the background? Who was that?
That's just my little girl. I'm his little sister.
Was she listening to what we're talking about in the space today?
Not exactly. This one, she has her own mindset. Don't mind. Thank you so much, KoolCrypto. Once again for giving me the microphone. Yeah. What question do you want me to answer this time?
So, what advice would you give women for the future? Like, how so they don't make the same mistake that crypto body made? Like, what advice could you give a female to make them not hate guys so much and make them make the right decisions from your view? Yeah,
All right,
and you have 5 minutes, bro. 5 minutes.
All right, I'll just jump right into it. First of all, I think what women should focus on is focusing on trying to understand who they are doing something with. This guy you're looking at, what is his vision? Where is he going? What is his direction in life? What are his values? What are the value system that directs his life and all? Many times our ladies focus much on the monetary aspects. Money is very, very important. Don't get me wrong. It is very, very important in sustaining relationship, especially one that leads to marriage. And it is the responsibility of every young man to, tidy up that aspect. But at the same time, I would say that it is not all it's not like the most important. All right. You have a lot of guys that are so miserable in life. The only thing they have is money. All right. 100%. They are so miserable in life. 100%. The only thing they have is money. They are very poor. The only thing they have is money. Now, money can never make up for bad character. Money cannot make up for poor value system. Money can never make up for, an individual who is treacherous, an individual who is wicked, an individual who is, who lacks compassion. All right, an individual who lacks value, an individual who is very wicked. Money can never make up for all of that. So I will say to our young people, our young females, look out for the potential in a guy. Don't write that young man off just because he is not a millionaire yet. His million might just be near. All right, he might not be a millionaire, but his millions might be near. So you just have to support him. Understand what are his vision. Where is it going? And as a young man, you must be able to have vision. Yes, you must be able to have drive. You must be able to have a clear sense of direction of where your life is going to. Because if a woman is going to yield to your leadership, she must be sure that you are going to the right direction. Women know these things. Forget it. Women have been blessed with the foresight advantage. They have the ability to see even more than men. They can project into the future. They know a guy that has potential. They know a guy that is just useless and will be a time waster. So as a woman, your job is to be able to understand this guy that is approaching me. Have some serious conversation. Asking questions that least like the future. It's your future we're talking about here. Future of your unborn children. Because marriage is going to seal your fate for life. Even if you get out of it through divorce, your life will never remain the same again. So I will just say that you should, prioritize, first of all, values that are eternal. Stop focusing on things that are just fleeting, like money. You understand, material cars and all those things. The car that you're driving today, in another 2 years, becomes an old model. The newer model comes out. once you begin to focus on these material things, they are fleeting. They just have a short time, and all these things expire. But character remains consistent. All right, personality remains, value system remains, vision remains. So that guy, don't look down on him, even though he's not there yet. All right, as long as he is showing workings, please. I'm laying emphasis on workings. He has to show workings. You have to, like, his daily actions must be consistent with that vision he has shared with you. Is it doing that thing that he said he wants to do every single day? You know, there are so many guys out there, they have vision, but they don't have it. All they have is a pipe dream. You understand? They talk about fancy houses, talk about a trip overseas, talk about fancy houses in fancy locations and all of that. Big money, everything about them, big. But when you look at their life, these guys are not willing to start small. They are not willing to humble themselves to start with the little opportunities that are around them. So they are always chasing after big things that they don't even qualify for yet. All right. So you must be able to find that guy that is willing to start from anywhere, from small, and then work his way up. Show him your support. There's this feminine energy that God has given women that can help men, to go far in life. Men are more likely to, work harder and move faster in life when the woman they actually want, the woman that they're in love with, actually love and support them and what they are doing. Because this time that someone is counting on you, you cannot fail. That someone is counting on you, you cannot afford to be laid back. Someone is counting on you, you cannot afford to give excuses. Someone is counting on you, you cannot afford to, disappoint her. So that alone will be a catalyst. It will be the fuel that will drive the engine of your ambition and what you want to achieve in life. So at this point, I'm just going to use my mic. So women should stop building their expectation on unrealistic standards, cars, house, and everything. These things are good, but you can as well achieve that with a guy with a solid vision and a solid work rate and a mad work rate to achieve his goals. Thank you so much.
Yo, Rollins, man, that is some fire advice, man. Coming from your view, I appreciate that, man. So if you're female, like I said, that's just from one person's view, but in my opinion, that's good advice, man. So I appreciate you, man, for keeping it 5 minutes. So guys, and I would say, guys, I'm not accepting any more requests, guys. We've been on for 2 hours and 51 minutes. If you want to talk, come to the show sooner, guys. I've been doing this for 1 year straight. Come to the show sooner. I'll give you the mic. The Sunday space is for you. Come to the show sooner. I'll give you the mic. But you can't come when you're about to end. You're requesting for the mic. Come to the show sooner. I'll give you the mic. All right, guys. We're here every single day, man. Sunday, if you want to join the community that talk about stuff, just follow me. You see the times I post. I'm here every day, guys. All right, so cornucopia, 5 minutes. I see my bro Mutasco. I'm gonna come to Mutasco before June. So cornucopia goes and Mutasco then June after. So cornucopia, next your question is, what advice do you have for the men? Because we just had Rollins talk about advice for the women. What advice do you have for the young men, or older guys, or if you're older and you don't know what's going on right now, there's the hope for you, man. Because you're by now, you should know what's up, man. So the younger guys are who I want to focus on. So cornucopia, what advice do you have for the younger guys, man? When it comes to relationships, trying to navigate this crazy 2025 and this crazy social media age of money, women, surgery, Botox, craziness. What advice could you give them? How could a young man supposed to find a female in the future if that's what he wants to do? So go ahead, bro. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Mike is yours.
Okay, cool. Am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yes. You're fine, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, the answer to your question, I don't know if Mr. Cool would want to touch it for, but I will just answer it in 2 words. With all that has been discussed on the space, with all the advice and stuff we have dissected since the beginning of this space, I will just say vet properly. That's the 2 words. I would answer that question. 2 words, vet properly. KoolCrypto. I don't know if you're okay with that. I have a question for you, but let me ask. Can I go on?
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Because I had 3 questions, by the way, but because of time, I'll just take one. I'll leave the 2 maybe to next week if we're still going to touch relationship aspects by next week. I don't know. So the question is for you, and I don't know if you might want to give others quickly, just 1 minute or 2, is when you are looking at a partner, you know, a lot have been said on the space, and one thing I deduce, you know, most people were talking about how you have to find someone that relates with you, someone on the wavelength, someone that is your soulmate. So my question now is, when you are in a relationship with someone, should you focus on the similarities or the differences? I don't know if you get the angle I'm coming from.
So because of time, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'm just going to talk about me in as an individual, and do I focus? So basically, the best relationships I've had all these years has always been the ones that we have a similar goal, we have a similar interest. That's the best relationships I've had. My wife, we've been married for a long time, right? But we go to gym together, we fast together, we love crypto together, we like to travel together, we like to party. When I was younger, before we got married, we used to go to clubs all the time. A lot of country, we did that together. We like sports together, we like to watch movies together, we like we like to help people together. So all those things are in common, a lot in common with her, made it so easy. Because guess what, after a while sex becomes you can't have sex every day. After a while, you need to be able to talk to your wife or talk to your partner or talk to your boyfriend or talk to your girlfriend. You cannot rely on the sex part of it all the time, because there's going to be 7 days a week. There's going to be 6 days. Maybe your girlfriend or wife, maybe she's on a cycle, on a period. You guys, there's no sexual intercourse then. What are you going to do? You need to be able to talk to her. So the one thing I'll say is the biggest thing I've done for myself is we have something in common. Actually, we have multiple things in common that's made it so easy to maintain a conversation when sex is not involved. And I think that makes it so much easier. And the number one thing I'll say is the friendship, the connection, friendship connection without sex. When there's no sex there, can you guys live together and talk for hours? That's one thing I'll be able to do. So that's that. If that answers your question, right, Cornucopia?
Yeah, exactly. No problem. No, because of time, I'll keep the other one and maybe another time. You know, I'm always here, and thanks for what you do, Coco, to shout out to you, man.
For
Please put it down.
sure, guys. We're about to end this phase. You guys are going on. Jesus Christ. I Mutasco, let me go to you. We do have like what minutes. So Mutasco, let me give Mutasco. He hasn't spoken yet. Let me give Mutasco 10 minutes. 10 minutes, Mutasco. The mic is yours. You've been listening for the whole time. Let me just give you the mic, man, because I haven't spoken at all. You just came up. I'm gonna give you the mic. 10 minutes. It's 10 a.m. CST my time. I'm saying 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Sorry, 10 o'clock CST. When it's 10 a.m. CST, I'm gonna cut the mic. So Mutasco, the mic is yours. Go ahead. 10 minutes.
Hey, KoolCrypto. How are you?
What's up, bro?
No, I don't have much to say. I was listening in. I'm having a little bit shiva, so I'm just gonna say something quick. I just thought I would leave that information for anybody that is. I joined the space late, but what I haven't heard talked about is what I put in the comment section. This is a perspective from the U.S. All I hear is, women this, men that, and all that, and I'm like, that's important, but there's always 3 dimensions to everything. The topic is very interesting, but it's also more important to look at other aspects of it as well. And I like what you said, Cool. I'm married, I have 2 kids. My wife is a teacher, and I do professional work. And one of the things that you said that was very important is you have to find something outside of the marriage that can keep you going. You cannot just look at a woman as an object, right? And that's what most people, I think men do. And eventually these things fall off the cliff, right? If you're young, you think the world is all in your hands. As you get older, especially if you're not hanging out with losers, if you're hanging out with people that challenge your thinking, you will literally skip quickly. But if you keep hanging out with the bad crowd, I promise you, you're going to look back and you're like, what did I do with my life? It's not all about fancy, sweet. Life is hard. I left home when I was 19 and I never looked back. I worked hard for everything. So my perspective may come across to somebody who may have it easy as like, what is he talking about? I'm cool with your views, okay? Maybe you should start questioning yourself and the things that you do now. What I would say, and I'll end my rant, is that there's two books. I think there's YouTube versions of them, right? This professor actually got me thinking really deep about his topic. He said, "Men without work," and I said, "What is that?" It's very interesting. But as I listened to him describe the core of the problem, I walked away learning a lot from it. So I encourage anybody who may want to get a different perspective to go look at that book. You don't have to read it. You can also pull up his YouTube version of it where he was asked to digest the book. I would recommend that more for anybody who is busy. You can be in the gym and still listen to it, but it's very important because it opens up a lot of things. Because what I hear you guys talk about, ask anybody in America, in developed countries, or where divorce rates are high, ask them the core problem. Why the divorce, right? You can sweet talk into marriage, but how to keep the marriage is also a much bigger challenge. And I always think that there is a question of economics around it. Now, if we lived in the 1960s, 1980s, and we're having this conversation right now, close your eyes and imagine living in that era. You wouldn't be wondering, well, I don't even care, like I can get a job. Today, the problem is compounded. We all talk about AI, we talk about technology disruption and all that. So the competition that men and women have to face is actually more disruptive. So I keep wondering, and this is what I would say, and I shut up. My wife taught in public schools for about 10 years. And during COVID, we decided to kind of put her license on hold. And, we spent time with the kids and, I mean, my wife and I, before we made that choice, actually, we both read a book, and it's called Dumbing Us Down. It's a good book. It's a public school teacher from New York that retired after 22 years. He wrote it and put everything, I call it expose. He put everything on there. My wife and I, after we read the book, we made a hard decision, right? Now we have a larger community of people, from doctors, lawyers, whatever, right? These parents are like, because she taught in a very affluent school. And what I'm telling you here is, this is just my view, by the way. And this is practical because this is what I've done in my life. There is a core problem, which is what Kool was talking about. Marriage is, I don't know how to describe this, but, or get into a relationship, it's more complex than what people think it is. And a lot of people, when they don't do the thinking first, they pay the price later. I think I'll end with what Milton Friedman said about inflation. He said, it's like somebody that is addicted to alcohol. you drink, you get into. He was trying to connotate inflation with alcoholism, and he said the problem comes later. When you're in it, there isn't the problem, but the problem comes later. So take that for what it is, and I shut my mouth. But KoolCrypto, I sent you some 2 screenshots. If you get the time, read it. There's something really interesting in it. That's why I sent it to you. But thank you for this space as always.
Of course, Mutasco, you're always welcome, bro. Sorry you're sick. Just get some rest, get some water in you, man. You get better, bro. I feel, I could tell your voice. You normally sound a lot more. You have a lot more drive in your voice, but I could tell you're sick, bro. Just get some rest, get some water in you, and you'll be fine. Guys, I'm not. I apologize. I don't want to accept any more speakers, man. We don't have enough time. I said, a couple of minutes. So we don't want to accept any more speakers. I need to end. We've been on for 3 hours. So let me give Staxy 10 minutes, June 10 minutes, and I think that's about it. I think. So Staxy, I'm what's
I just had to jump in because I am proudly and happily single, not because there's no options. It's just because I am working on myself, and I feel like a lot of people jump into relationships out of lack or need of emotions or love or something. And if you're like if you're in a relationship out of need for emotions, then that can't be the right thing, and you guys are not going to be evolving. So I feel like being single, focusing on you, not fixing, but like working on your traumas, working on yourself, working on your discipline, and not fucking around, containing your energy helps you to filter out stupid choices that will just waste your time, and actually drive you closer to being even ready to have something healthy, because a lot of people are not even healthy and not even ready enough. They haven't done the inner work. They haven't worked on themselves. They have toxic habits. They have crazy insecurities. And when you don't fix these things, when you don't take the time, because a lot of people just like work or focus on other things, go to the gym and think, okay, now they're gonna be great in relationships, whatever. But no, like if like, for example, me, I will not date a guy that doesn't meet me on my level. Like, I have spent years to becoming better emotionally and mentally, not to just settle for a guy because we're having fun times, like if he has bad habits, it will impact my health as well. If he is anxious or toxic and has toxic behaviors, that will impact my energy as well. So guys, this is the craziest choice. The hardest choice for us is to pick a partner. So I actually don't really respect all these people that can't be alone and just date anyone and anything to not be by themselves and have like this box ticked off, basically. So yeah, I don't know. That wasn't 10 minutes, right?
That was 3 minutes. Thank you, Staxy, for I appreciate Staxy, man. If you don't know Staxy, she's one of the unofficial official ambassadors for Stax, right? She's for the Stax blockchain. She's absolutely awesome. I love her. She's awesome. But yeah. So if you guys want to learn about the Stax blockchain, definitely give Staxy a follow. She's one of the faces on that chain, man. She has all the info. So Staxy, thank you for taking your time to give us your knowledge, your experience, and what you're doing for yourself. And like I said before, I'll say it again: working on yourself is the greatest thing you can do for yourself, because it, like she said, it helps. It slows down or stop you from making toxic choices, man. I love that. I love that word.
It's wasting time.
100%.
Waste time.
100%.
And they take away from your progress, actually, and from you actually meeting the right person for yourself.
100%. So, guys, you've been on for the goal was 2 hours. I added an extra hour. We've been on for 3 hours and 8 minutes, man. It's crazy. It's nuts. So, June, geez, you've been here from almost the beginning. 10 minutes. I don't even know. Whatever you want to talk about, advice for men, for women. The mic is yours. The floor is yours. 10 minutes. Let's fucking go.
All right. Thank you so much. Cool, and everyone present. It's been an amazing space, and I believe most of us here wouldn't want to go, but then we have to be productive, right? So let's get on it. Now, I will start with this word, yeah. In a world where insanity thrives, right? Discipline is seen as abnormal. Now, I will start with that. So that is the first word statement I will make. I don't know why I'm feeling nervous, God. Because of what I'm about to say, I'm going to touch many people. They're going to be triggered, but still, someone has to say it. Then, talking to myself as a woman, I will look at the things I can do in common if I would want to marry a man, but I will look at the things that are his weaknesses more because I want to know if I can forgive them. Long-term relationship that has stood the test of time came from a place of forgiveness, right? And also a place of second chance. Nobody's perfect, not even our siblings. So if you're going to have to get together with a stranger and call that person your husband or your woman, you should be able to know what you can forgive and what you cannot, so that we can put a stop to violent marriages. Then again, if I want to advise the young men, I would say this, please. If you want to enjoy your youthful exuberance, remember, you will look back at those wasted years and ask yourself, why did I not know better? Right? And if you decide to get married by 2025, I think you should ask yourself, am I ready for what's coming? Because marriage is one university that you will never graduate from. You may think you know your partner, and one day they might do something crazy that you don't even expect them to do. Not because that person is like that, but as you grow, you get to meet people that will come up with their own opinions about your relationship. So the best way to get through this is always run analysis check on yourself, right? Have conversations centered around your personal growth, your likes and dislikes. Is there something I'm doing that you don't like that I should improve on? That makes you take conscious decision of what your partner loves or what the person wants to do. Also, on personal growth, please don't stop growing, even when you are married. This goes especially to women. Most of women, immediately they start having children, which is very much exhausting. They forget that this man also needs them as a wife or needs her as a wife, not just the mother of the children. Right? So do well to be a wife while being a mother. I'm talking to myself too. It is usually difficult. And that's why if you want to get married, please have a conversation around how many children you want to have. And if your man is not kind of a homely kind of man that will assist you in taking care of children, nursing them, your consciousness should tell you that you don't need to have a lot of children. Right? But the society would want to put it on us that it is important to have children in marriage. What if they don't want to have children? What if they just want to be so selfish with themselves? I believe that is okay, right? Then again, let me come to the youngest generation that we call the Gen Zs. Please, you will not be Gen Z forever. The clock is ticking. 5 years from today, you will be glad you joined this space. This space has taught you self-awareness. It has taught you relationship choices. It has taught you self-improvement, and it has given you hacks on how to go about it. All you need to do is to develop on what you've learned. Myself included, I know what I'm saying because every advice I give out, it is me talking to myself too. Whatever you've learned on this space should go a long way to sharpen your mind, not to be the dumbest of human being, because in time to come, nobody will want to associate with you. Just like we have a lot of challenges in technologies, there are a lot of improvements in tech, a lot of improvements in the world. Human beings are going to improve. And if you look back and you don't see your friends coming close to you, maybe because you are no longer growing. But if you want to stay relevant, growth should be your number one watchword. Anyhow you want to do it, make sure you're not hurting any human being. Because behind every religious human, behind every godly Christian, there should be a humanity aspect of you that understand this one rule: do to others what you love them do unto you. Thank you so much, KoolCrypto, for having me.
Yeah, man. You ladies are amazing. I gotta say your advice, what you guys are saying is spectacular, man. That's why I said I love this kind of spaces. I love when we do Sunday spaces because we get to talk about this shit that actually matters in real life, man. So thank you, all the speakers. I'm just gonna say my last inputs in this and end the space, but first of all, thank you for all the people on YouTube. Thank you for the people on Crypto Live. Thank you for the people on Crypto on Twitter Spaces. Thank you for coming to listen to us rant all day about just stuff. But so we've learned a lot today. I'm not gonna lie. It's been fascinating to hear all the different views. I would say our society is very, very different now. 2025 is different. 2026, 2027, women now are empowered. Women now, actually, I love what Matasco put here. It says, this is an article, I'll have to go read this. It just says women have overtaken men and now account for more than 50% of college educated labor, which means women are more. It's just times have changed now. Things are very, very different, and young people have to figure out how to navigate in this different environments we're in. I would say I love what June said. I love what Staxi said. I love what all of you said. We need to make our minds, our bodies stronger. Mental body, a strong body, strong mind makes you make better decisions, married or single. We definitely need to focus on ourselves 100%. I'll tell you what I do to focus on my to improve my life, my health. Been married a long time. I was single for a while. I remember what it was like. I wasn't in a right frame of mind back then when I was single, and I wasted so much time, years of just doing things that didn't make any sense. Like I said before, I'm gonna say it again. If you use the same energy you have as a guy to chase females, if you use that energy to build something, you're going to be so much happier and thanking yourself for making that decision. I spent years of wasted time on things that didn't matter, and I wish people had told me, like I'm telling you guys now. Even one person did tell me this years ago. Told me to slow down, relax. What's all this thing you're doing? Doesn't make any sense. I didn't listen. But I wish more people were strongly enough told me this stuff. I would have listened. But what I'm telling you is, if you're young, use that energy to build something. It doesn't make any sense that all you're doing right now is using all that energy to chase females up and down. That makes no sense. As an individual, I would say the best thing you can do for yourself is improve your mind, improve your body. That's what I do, and I'll tell you how I do it. What I do, what I've been doing, because when you get married, what happens is this: you tend to be complacent. You tend to lose yourself, and that's why a lot of guys, they don't pay attention to their wives anymore. And even some guys have girlfriend, they don't pay attention anymore. They get very complacent. What I've done for myself is, I recommend you guys do if you're in a relationship, is you need to improve yourself physically and mentally. Physically, exercise 100%. I go to the gym every day, every single freaking day. I've been doing this for years, man. It's a mental. I read something years ago. The brain releases some chemicals that when you do something hard, you get rewarded for it. It releases hormones, chemicals that your makes you feel great. That's exercising. It doesn't even have to be going to the gym. It could be yoga. It could be walking outside. It could be running. It could be going swimming, basketball, football, whatever it is. A strong physical body, trust me, human beings are meant to be physical. That's why back in the day, before technology, humans used to go hunt food in the jungle to eat. So being physical helps to have it gives you mental strength. Mental strength also, it could come from reading, it could come from learning something new. It could come from for example, building, like right now we've been on spaces for 3 hours, man, talking about stuff. We're learning from each other. And that's another thing. Self-growth is one of the greatest things you could do for yourself, because trust me, it helps you. Like you guys can imagine, because especially for guys in a relationship, because if you're single, that's different. You could work on yourself easier. But if you're married and have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you need to be a better person. You need to build yourself a lot more, which benefits your partner. So just like you guys said, that's what I've done. I exercise, I eat healthy, I have fun with the family. I don't like stress. I've deleted every single negative person from my life. I don't have not one negative person in my life. They are gone. I don't know who they are. I don't even know, because I only keep a small circle of friends, a small circle of people that a small circle of people that basically they encourage me when I'm doing something. They criticize me when I do something wrong. They're not just yes man. They criticize me when I'm doing something wrong. They encourage me when I'm doing something, when I'm trying to build something. So I just think that makes a massive difference in your life. And of course, you apply this to the crypto trading or crypto economy, or apply this in real life. Negativity affects you 100%. There's a reason why that guy Joe Rogan, the number one podcaster in the world, he doesn't read comments. Once he makes a video post, he doesn't go read comment, because he knows that negative comments is going to read will affect him. So he doesn't have negative people around him. I've done the same thing too, guys. All my friends I used to have years ago that were negative, I don't talk to them anymore. I've cut them off. So do that for yourself. It to change your life. And like I said before, not everyone needs to be married. Not everybody needs to be settled down. As long as you're happy with your system, everyone individually has a system we've created our own bubble. As long as you're happy in your system, don't care about what pressure from society is pushing for you to do, because you could the society would say, oh, a woman has to be married. Okay, you go get married now and you're freaking miserable, right? Why? That doesn't make any sense. But what if you're happy, just be by yourself, man, and just be able to travel the world and do what you want to do? That's what I'm talking about, man. So as an individual, don't bend to pressure from society. Do what makes you happy and what's sustainable. So, guys, thank you for coming, guys. You've been here for 3 hours and 22 fucking minutes, man. I love you guys. Thank you for coming to the show, man. I told you guys already, Sunday spaces are unmatched. I'm not saying it because I'm hosting it. I'm telling you because I know that the numbers, when I go live on Sunday, the numbers keep increasing. It doesn't go down. And that's how I know that you guys are loving discussion. And I can't do this without you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you guys. Wolf, love you. MSB, Sangrit, Mutasco, please get better. Ever Genius. June, man, I love your brain. You are the reason why I like you, June, is because you're very blunt. And I think that's something that a lot of people that's missing in 2024, 2025. People like to lie to each other. Man, I love people that are very straight, because when you do this, you're telling the truth to yourself. You're not lying to yourself. So I love that. June, please continue what you're doing. I pray that whatever goals you have for the future, you get to meet it, no matter how long it takes. I appreciate you, man. Rollins, I appreciate you. Cornucopia, thank you for coming. Man, I can't even go. You guys, there's so many of you, man. Josh Great, Critical Chemistry.
this shows we don't do them a lot. I do it for a reason. We basically do this relationship stuff once a month or twice a month, and for a reason, because I want the anticipation to build up. But whenever we do it, it's spectacular. We have so many smart people in crypto. It is unbelievable, and I love the fact that I'm able to show that talent. Like I never heard. I don't think I've heard June speak like this before, or Ever Genius, or Mutasco talk about, or MSB, or Sangrit, or Rollins. You guys are talking about topics that is not crypto, and you are speaking. You're actually speaking better about this than crypto, which means you have such a diverse knowledge, which I love to pick. Let's show your talent to the people listening, man. That's why I love doing this. So, guys, thank you for coming up. You guys absolutely amazing, and go enjoy your weekend, man. I would say again, don't worry about the crypto markets. Is what it is. Next year, Christmas season, the markets are down. Markets are weird. Volume is coming down. It's Christmas season. New Year's is coming. Whenever New Year's passes, volume comes back again. But man, I'm just here to entertain you guys and learn. I'm learning every single day. I don't know everything. I'm learning. Thank you for coming to space. I love these spaces, guys. You guys don't understand, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. Let me thank you for the guys on YouTube, for the guys on Twitter Spaces, Twitter Live. You guys go enjoy your Sunday. Thank you for coming. I'm sure if I didn't end this space, we could go on for another 3-4 hours, man. I trust me, I know. Thank you for coming. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. Much love to you guys. Let me end this space. You guys are amazing. Thank you. And the guys on Twitter Live right now, 385 live viewers on a Sunday. That's unbelievable. See, I wear my robe. I wear my robe. Thank you. Thank you for coming to the show. You guys are amazing. This show is crazy, man. We're growing, man. I'm going to stop growing. I'm here every single day, Monday through Monday. Cool Crypto Talks daily. Thank you for the support, guys. I appreciate you guys. Let me end the space, man, and get some food. Jen Webb, thank you for coming. I see you guys here. Max Craft Sauce. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let me get some food, man. You guys are amazing. Where is this? Let me end the show, man. Peace out. Peace out.